video lesson of our Amazon affiliate niche website course. In this video, I'll tell you why Amazon affiliate program is the best of all. Here, I'll tell you 8 points that I think are the best about Amazon affiliate program. The first of all is it is reliable and trustworthy. As you know, Amazon is the biggest e-commerce platform and hence it is a reliable and trustworthy one. If you are a newbie to the affiliate programs, then the ones offered by Amazon are the best choice. Firstly, it is a well-known brand as it sells products of high quality. It has been an online business for decades, which makes it a reliable one. Hence, you can be assured of your income. The point number 2 is it is a great source of income. When you refer your friend or any other person to Amazon, and if he or she purchases any product, then you will get compensation from 4 to 15% from the sales amount. This means even if you invest very small amount, then you can get access and sell many items. The point number 3 is earn while online and offline. When you are associated with the affiliate program from Amazon, you will be earning even while you are sleeping. You just need to perform few functions at the beginning and then you will earn money whenever people make a purchase, even if you are away on a vacation or offline. The number 4 point is get more money for sale. While someone shops at the website of Amazon, they usually don't purchase just one item, as they would shop for some more items that are not related to the product they initially purchased. This means you will not only earn for the items that you promote, but also for other products the customers purchase. So this is a very good thing that I like about Amazon affiliate program. The number 5 point is impressive compensation methods. The volume scale system of Amazon is based on the principle that the more items you offer, the more would be the rate of commission that you would receive. In addition, you will be compensated through different methods in order to get cash continuously. You can also choose various items instead of money. The point number 6 is immense selection of products. If you love to go on holidays and wish to earn some income during that period, then Amazon affiliate program is a perfect choice. As the site is known to offer an array of products under different niche, you can find those categories of products of your preference to earn from them. The point number 7 is they are in trend. Amazon always tries to stay in trend with the changing needs of its customers. Hence, people can find all gadgets, films, clothes, toys, etc. They are hot and in trend. Make sure that you choose diverse items to promote, as it will help reap a lot of benefits from trendy products. The point number 8 is it is simple and supportive. The Amazon affiliate program is known for its simplicity and user-friendly features like web tools or plugins which can be used on your website or blog. You can reach out to many buyers even through your social media sites to earn more. In addition, you can enjoy excellent client support services. If you wish to engage yourself in the Amazon affiliate program, then you can receive several benefits in return too. So these were the points I liked about Amazon affiliate program. And in the next video, I'll tell you about the domains, hostings and how to set up and connect domains and hosting. Hello everyone and welcome to the new section of our course. It is how to set up your website. And in this video, I'll show you the tips for getting a perfect domain name. So this video, I'll show you and tell you the theory part, and in the next video, I'll explain you everything by doing it practically and setting up domains, hostings, connecting them, installing WordPress in a single click. Now let's move ahead and go to a point number 1 of our tips for getting a perfect domain name. The number 1 tip is sticking with .com. There are plenty of new domain name extensions available today, from the original .com, .net and .org to niche extensions like .pizza, .photography and even .blog. We always recommend choosing a .com domain name. While it can be tempting to come up with clever blog names using new extensions, .com is still the most established and credible domain name extension. Newer domain name extensions like .ninja or .photography can be untrustworthy. .com domains are also the most memorable. Many users, especially those who aren't as tech savvy, will automatically type .com at the end of every domain without thinking about it. If your website is something like jane.photography and your users accidentally type in jane.photography.com, they will end up on an error page on photography.com website. It's smart to avoid that risk by sticking with .com. Not to mention, most smartphone keyboards automatically have a .com button. The number 2 point is use keywords in your domain name search. Keywords play an important role in a domain. By using keywords in your domain name, you tell the search engines what your website is about. Together with quality content and good user experience, keywords in your domain can help you rank higher in Google. It is very hard to find a good domain with your target keyword that's not already taken. You will need to be creative and combine your keywords with other words to make your domain stand out from the rest. Number 3 is you have to keep your domain name short so it doesn't cause any confusion. While keywords are important, don't go overboard with domain length. It's better to have a domain name that's short and memorable. We recommend keeping your domain name under 15 characters. Longer domains are harder for your users to remember. Users will also be more prone to entering typos with longer domain names, which can lead to lost traffic. That's why it's a good idea to keep your domain length short. The point number 4 is make your domain name easy to pronounce and spell. You should be able to easily share your domain name when speaking as well as writing. You never know when you will be asked to share your domain name in person. If you are planning to use your domain name to create a professional business email address, then it definitely should be easy to understand and spell for any listener. The number 5 point is keep it unique and brandable. Your domain name must be unique so you can stand out on your readers' minds. It's smart to research other blogs in your niche and find out what domain names they're using. You don't want to accidentally use a trademark name or get accused of copying another blogger. You can also pick a domain name that's more brandable. Brandable domain names are unique, catchy, and memorable. For examples, Amazon.com is much more brandable name than buybooksonline.com. Number 6 is avoid hyphens in domain name. Never create a domain name with hyphens. Hyphens can be a sign of spam domains, which you do not want to be associated with. Hyphenated domains are also prone to typos. If you choose a domain name with hyphens because the domain you want is already taken, then your users will likely end up at your competitor's site if they forget to type in the hyphen. Avoid double letters. It's a good idea to avoid domains with doubled letters because it increases your chances of losing traffic to typos. For example, a domain like presssetup.com will be more prone to typos and result in lost traffic. Avoiding double letters will also make your domain name easy to type and more brandable. Leave room to expand. It's smart to choose a domain name that's related to your industry or niche because it gives users some idea of what your website is about. But you also don't want to limit your long-term options too much. For example, a florist might choose a domain name like orchidblog.com, but then they may want to start blogging about other flowers besides orchids. In that case, the domain might prevent you from attracting readers interested in other flowers. Properly moving your site to a new domain can be a frustrating process, and it can cause you to lose search rankings if you don't do it right. That's why it is important to pick a flexible domain name from the start. The number 9 point is research your domain name. Before you register a domain name, try to find out if there is already a registered business using the same name. You can perform a trademark search to see if there is already a similar or exact name already trademarked. You can also perform a Google search and check for the name's availability on top social media websites like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc. A similar or matching name would not only cause confusion, but it could also have severe legal implications, which may cost you a lot of money. Once you have your own website up and running, you can learn more about how to trademark and copyright your website name and logo. The point number 10 is use domain name generators for clever ideas. Currently, there are more than 360 million registered domain names. This leads to many people saying that all good domain names are already taken. Searching for individual domain name manually can be very time consuming. This is where domain name generators come in. These free tools automatically search for your defined keyword to find hundreds of clever domain name ideas. We recommend using Nameboy, which I'll be showing in the next video. And it is one of the oldest and most popular domain name generator tool online. You can also use ISID's WP's domain generator to find more domain name ideas. Act quickly before someone else takes it. Each day, thousands of new domain names are registered from all parts of the world. If you have found a domain name that you like, then don't wait too long. Domain names are like real estate. Thousands of people are actively looking for good brandable domain names that they can register for better rates in the future. If you don't act fast, then someone may go ahead and register your domain idea. Since domain names are relatively cheap, we always recommend our readers to act fast. If you change your mind later, then you can simply let it expire. Now I'll tell you the best places to buy a domain name. There are hundreds of domain registrars on the web. It's important to choose carefully because it can be difficult to move your domain name later on. Just like with web hosting, pricing for domain registrations can vary anywhere from $9 to $24. You can even get it for free. Let's take a look at how you can easily buy a domain name. Free domain registration with web hosting. Majority of web hosting companies also offer domain registration as a service. Some of these companies offer free domain name registration with new hosting accounts. If you are starting a new website, then it's a smart idea to take advantage of this offer and get your domain name for free. Below are the two WordPress hosting companies that are offering our users over 60% of web hosting, free Ssl certificate and a free domain name. Bluehost is one of the oldest and largest brand name when it comes to web hosting. They are an official WordPress recommended hosting provider. iPage powers over 1 million websites and is the most budget-friendly web hosting provider on the web. $1.99 per month for web hosting and you get a free domain name. It's important to keep in mind that most hosts offer free domain registrations for 1 year only. After the first year, your domain registration will renew at usually around $14 per year. A lot of users take advantage of the free domain for the first year because you would have to pay for the domain name regardless. Why not get it for free? So here I'll tell you the most popular domain registrars. If you just want to register a domain name without purchasing hosting, then you can do that by purchasing it from a domain name registrar. Domain.com is one of the best domain registrars on the market. They offer all top level domain names with a smart search feature, premium domains, and all the necessary tools to manage your domain names. GoDaddy is the largest domain registrar in the world. They manage over 63 million domain names for over 14 million customers. They also offer web hosting plans as well. But as in the recent times, we have seen some negative reviews about GoDaddy web hosting. I don't recommend using a GoDaddy web hosting plan. This was pretty much it for this video. I'll show everything in the next video, that how to set up your domain name, how to connect it with a hosting using name servers, and how to install WordPress in a single click. Hello and welcome back to the new lesson in which I'll show you that how you can set up a domain and connect it with a hosting. I'll recommend getting a hosting from Fast Comment or Siteground. These are the two best and trusted websites for getting a hosting. So here you can see we are getting a managed WordPress hosting, and here we get one-click WordPress installation. So let's click on WordPress hosting and let me show you that what is offered in Siteground hosting to you. If you are a beginner, you should go with the startup plan, as it is cheap and you will not get a lot of traffic to your website in the first month. So it offers enough for a beginner. It will offer you one website, 10 GB of web space, 10,000 visits monthly, unmetered traffic, free WordPress installation, WordPress auto updates, free SSL. So this is a very important point, and every hosting charges you for giving an SSL. And let me just show you that what is the meaning of SSL. Let's go to Amazon.com, and here in the top you can see that here's a green padlock on the Amazon website, and it says that your connection is secure. So this is what an SSL certificate is. It makes your website secure, and many hostings will charge you for that. And Google has already said that it does not promote website which does not have an SSL. So Siteground is giving you a free SSL, and I recommend you to go for it. As I'm using the Fast Comment hosting and I have brought the Siteground domain to show you the interfaces of both the websites, I'll show you in the future videos that how you can get a free SSL if you have any domain or any hosting, and it will make your website fast also, as it is a CDN, that is a content delivery network. I'll explain you these terms in the future videos, and let's go and get a plan and move ahead in our course. Here you can see I have chosen the Grow Big plan, and here in the second part you have to register a new domain. So for that, let's take a domain something like best, amazing, Amazon deals.com. I've already told you that how you can choose a domain in the previous video. If you have not seen, just go and see it and then come back to this video. It will take $15.95 for you to register a domain with Siteground. And it's pretty less if you are starting out, and you can take it from here only. But if you want more cheaper options, then you should probably go and take a domain from GoDaddy, and these websites also offer you cheap domains. So for this video and tutorial, I'll just take an domain from here. So let's click on proceed, and as you can see, it's loading. And then after it will ask you to put your account information, client information, payment information, purchase information, and you can see that it is for a period of 12 months, and I'll be billed a total of $87 with an year of hosting and a year of domain. And the plan I've chosen is the Grow Big, that is $5.95 per month. So I think the Siteground hosting is pretty good. And let me just log in to my client area and show you the interface of Siteground. Now as we have got the domain, let's go and get the hosting from fastcomet.com. You have to go there and you have to select plans and pricing. Here you will see three options: shared hosting, cloud VPS hosting, and dedicated CPU servers. You have to go for shared hosting because cloud VPS hostings and dedicated CPU servers are used by websites like Amazon, which receive a large amount of traffic daily. So as you are a beginner, you will not receive that much traffic, and hence you should go for the shared hosting plan. When you have selected the plan you'd like, click on Get Started button. And as we have already bought a domain, you have to select on I already have a domain and give your domain name. And then you have to click on Use this domain. You'll see I receive an error because I already have an account with this domain name. But you will not get an error, and you will then have to pay, and you will be redirected to your client area, which is this. Now as we have bought everything, let's go and connect the domain with the hosting in your Siteground dashboard. Now I have logged into my Siteground dashboard, and let me just show you the interface. Here first of all, on the home page you get nothing much important, success tips and suggestions, recent blog posts, and in the next tab we see that all the websites we have managed or we have registered with Siteground. Here you can see I have not taken the hosting with Siteground, as I wanted to show you that how you can connect any domain with another hosting using name servers. So here you can see that I have a collaborations option too, where different people can come and collaborate with me, do some changes, or if you are hiring a freelancer to do your work, you can give them a collaboration access and they can do whatever you need. So here in the services option, You can see hostings tabs and domains tabs, which is pretty much like the websites tab. And here's the billing option. Here's all the information, your card information and whatever is saved. Here is the referrals tab, and Siteground gives you a referral bonus too. If a friend signs up with your link, you get a 3 months free hosting added to one of your web hosting account. Here you can see your link. It also has an affiliate system where it gives you commissions for per sale. And the next is the marketplace tab, where you can see domain services, hosting services and partner perks. So let's go ahead and connect our domain with fast commit hosting using name servers. So first of all, I have to go to domain section on the services tab, and then I have to click on manage. You'll get a manage option in each of your hostings. When I click on manage, you can see that you get all the information you have registered with on your domain settings tab. And here you can see the name servers. It is ns1.guio1087.siteground.us. It can be unique or it would be same as mine. And then what the name servers do is, if you are using a name server of fast commit and the domain is of Siteground, and if you just edit the server and put it to a fast commit server, then your website will point to the fast commit hosting, and then you can use all the features of fast commit hosting with your Siteground domain. So that's how it works. Let's go ahead and find out the name servers of the fast commit account. Here you can see products, domains, billing, support, observer and order. I'll go to the domain section, and as you can see, I have no domain right now here. So now let's move ahead and connect the domain with the hosting. And in fast commit, I'll go on the home page. Here I can see my active products. I'll click on manage and view details. You'll also get all these options in all other hosting providers. Here you can see name server 1 and name server 2. And if I go to my domain provider, that is Siteground, here also I see these name servers. So what these name servers do is, if I replace the name servers here on fast commit with the name servers on Siteground, my domain will point to fast commit hosting. And let's do this by copying it. And here you can see name server 1. You have to paste it here, and you have to paste the second name server 2. And here you have to click on confirm. It will load for a while, and then it will show you a success page that your name servers have been edited. As you can see, the name servers have been changed. And now you have to go to the cPanel of your website. And I'll just enter the master password, which you'll also get when you will be buying the hosting. And now you can see that your website has been properly configured. And you'll see that here's no valid certificate is being showing, as we have not made the Ssl certificate for our website yet, which I'll show you in the next videos. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the new lesson of our course. In this video, we'll be installing Wordpress CMS. As you can see, we are in our client area, which is the cPanel. And if you don't know how to come here, you can watch the previous videos, or Here's your hosting. You will see an option like Access cPanel here. You have to click on it and then it will ask you for your main master password. You have to enter it and then you will be redirected to your cPanel. And now let's move ahead and install WordPress on your website. As you can see, here are many tabs: Files, Jet Backup, Databases, SEO and Marketing Tools, Domains, Email, Metrics, Security and Software. You have to come to this Software tab and then you have to go to Softacular's Apps Installer. After clicking on it, it will load for a while. After loading, you will see the top scripts option where you will see WordPress at first. You have to click on install here. After clicking on install, you will see an interface like this. So as our site does not have an SSL right now, we'll choose HTTP. If it already has an SSL, you have to choose HTTPS. So I'll choose HTTP right now. And here you can see our domain bestamazingsales.com. And here in directory, you have to just remove this. Okay, after removing it, you have to give a site name and description to your website. So let me just make a title and description for my website. Best Amazing Sales. Get the best deals, offers and coupons for products online. So this is a description for my website. You can have any description which you would like. And after that, you will see admin username and password. So this will be used whenever you will be logging in to your WordPress dashboard. So for right now, I'll just leave it to be admin and the password to be pass. So after it, you will see the admin email, which you can change like admin@bestamazingsales.com, or you can say like head@bestamazingsales.com, or you can say owner. So you have many options to choose from. I'll just leave it to be owner and then move ahead. If your primary language is English on which you will be making your website, choose it to be English. And it is set as English by default too. So here you don't have to touch anything and you have to just scroll down and you have to click on install. As you can see, it will take 3-4 minutes to install WordPress on your domain. And after that, bingo, you have installed WordPress on your website. So you will see that WordPress has been successfully installed at bestamazingsales.com. And then you will see the administrative URL. So this will be the URL from which you log in to your WordPress dashboard. So you have to click here. And after loading for a while, you will see your WordPress dashboard. Okay, so in the next video, I'll explain you the interface and some basic settings that you should do if you have a WordPress website. Hello and welcome to the new video lesson of our course, and in this video, I'll tell you about the WordPress interface and I'll also tell you about some basic common mistakes that newbies do and how to avoid them, and you'll also do some settings which are to be done on WordPress for better results. So first of all, you can see your dashboard here. So it contains the basic information about your website like site health status, quick draft, at a glance, WordPress news and events, activity. You can sort these in the way you like by just clicking on the heading and dragging and dropping it wherever you'd like. Dashboard contains the basic information about your website. Below dashboard, you will see updates bar. Here you will see all updates which are pending. Like if WordPress update is pending, you will see there. If any theme update is pending, you will also get a notification there. And you can see like to have the latest version of WordPress. Future security updates will be automatically applied. If you need to reinstall the version, you can do so here. And you can see like the following themes have new versions available. And if I click here, update themes, it will automatically update my themes. So this page makes easy to organize themes, plugins and everything. So the next page you can see is the posts page. By default, WordPress gives you two different pages to create content, posts and pages. To make your site more user-friendly, it's important that you properly use posts and pages when you add new content. But when you're just getting started, it can be difficult to know when you should use a post and when should you use a page. To help you understand which one is right for each piece of content, I'm going to cover the difference between WordPress posts versus pages in detail. So, here's the big difference between WordPress posts and pages. WordPress posts have an official published date and are displayed by date on your site's blog page. If you want to write a normal blog post, you should use a post. For example, the content you're reading. Here you will see all posts that you have published, what comments, engagements they have got, the date they were published. You can see the categories and you can categorize them in different orders. Like if they are blog posts, you can set them as blog post, review post or anything like that. Now the next section is the add new section. Here you can add a new blog post by using the WordPress blog editor. Here you can see welcome to the blog editor. You have to just go through it and then you will get options like add a title and now start writing. So I'll explain these in detail and we'll not be using the WordPress blog editor. We'll be using Elementor for all these purposes. After that, you will see categories. So you can assign different categories to different things. Like if you have a niche of mobile items or a tech, so you can have different categories. Like there you can make a category for mobile phones. There you can make a category for computers, laptops. So it makes easy for people to filter out results. So that is what is the significance of categories. Let's move ahead to tags. Tags are the names given to different posts. Tags are one of the predefined taxonomies in WordPress. User can add tags to their WordPress post along with categories. However, category may cover a broad range of topics. Tags are smaller in scope and focus to specific topics. Think of them as keywords used for topics discussed in a particular post. Our next tab is the Media tab. Here, all the media items that you have uploaded to your WordPress website will be shown. I'll show you how you can do this in the future videos. The next is your Pages tab. Here you can add new pages like home page, sample page and many other pages like this. And you don't have to be confused between pages and posts. By default, WordPress gives you two different ways to create content, posts and pages. To make your site look more user-friendly, it's important that you properly use posts and pages when you add new content. But when you're just getting started, it can be difficult to know when you should use a post and when you should use a page. To help you understand which one is the right for each piece of content, I'm going to cover the difference between WordPress posts versus pages in detail here. So, here's the big difference between WordPress posts and pages. WordPress posts have an official publish date and are displayed by date on your site's blog page. If you want to write a normal blog post, you should use a post. WordPress pages do not have a publish date and are meant for static, timeless content. Two common examples of your content that should be a page are your site's contact or about pages. It doesn't make sense to list that content by date because you want people to always be able to see it, no matter when they visit your site. If you want to see an example of a WordPress page, here it is. Like if I open this sample page, you can see this is the content on the sample page, which you can also open by going on the domain. Now, as we have understood the difference, let's move ahead and see the comment section. Here you can see all the comments received by your posts received on your post, and you can approve them, delete them, or I'll also tell you some plugins which you can use to filter out the spam comments. Here is the appearance section, which is very important. Here you can go and edit your themes, you can customize themes, you can use new themes. Like you can see 2020 is the active theme right now, but I can change it to something very good, which I'll do in the future videos. Here you can see customize, where you can use codes to customize everything, or you can go to your website, add the fav icons and everything, which I'll also show you in the future videos. Here you can see you can change the site identity, colors, theme options, cover templates, background images, menus, widgets, homepage settings, and you can add some custom CSS codes here. Let's move back. And the next option you can see is the widgets option. It gives you the option to add some features to your footers, sidebars, and any other items. Like you can see here is the footer one, and if I add the categories option here, it will be displayed on my website. So it's very easy to set up. I'll also show you how to use them in the next future videos. Here's the menus option. You can create new menus. The next option is the background option. From here, you can take a background image for your website, due to which the texturing and everything of your website will look great. For now, I'm leaving it as it is. And the next is the theme editor. Here you can learn to code, and if you know how to code, you can edit the style sheet, functions and everything. But we'll not be touching this in this course, as I'll do everything without a single line of code. Next are plugins. So let me tell you what plugins are. A plugin is a piece of software containing a group of functions that can be added to a WordPress website. They can extend functionality or add new features to your WordPress websites. WordPress plugins are written in the PHP programming language and integrate seamlessly with WordPress. Here you can see the plugins you have already installed, and if you want to add new plugins, you can hover and click here on the Add New button. I'll tell you what are the essential plugins in the upcoming videos, and here is the plugin editor, which you can use to just tweak in the plugins and add some lines of code to it and make it a custom plugin too. Here you can add users, like if you are hiring someone to write blog posts for you, you can add a user and give him a role of an editor. So he can come to your website, he can write blog posts for you. So this is easy. The next section is the tools section. Here you can see available tools: import, export, site health, export personal data, or erase personal data. You don't have to do much with it, but to just give you a definition, these are some tools which will help you to back up your website, migrate your website, and things like that. Last but not the least is the settings section. It contains 7 different sections which have different settings, and you can go and tweak in the settings. Here you can see the site title and everything about your website. Here it contains the general settings about your website. The next is the writing section. You can see here default post category can be chosen, default post format can be chosen, and many things like that. The next is the reading section. So here, if your website is in development, many newbies, what they do is they don't use this option that discourage search engines from indexing this site. If your website is in development, you should definitely choose this option, as for the time being right now, any errors or anything can go wrong with your website. So for right now, you will discourage the search engines to rank your website anywhere. So I definitely recommend you to go and check this section in the reading column. Now the next is the discussion tab, and before that click on save changes. Now let's go ahead to the discussion tab. Here you can see default post settings, other comment settings, email me whenever, or comment moderation before a comment appears, and many things like that. You can use default avatars. The next is the media section. Here you can choose the thumbnail size, medium, large, and many things like that. You don't have to tweak. Here you can just leave it to the default. And the main thing comes here. So here I would recommend you to choose a permalink like this, the post name. As if you choose it to be numeric, month and name, day and name, or plain, it would contain a lot of numbers, and Google is less likely to rank your numbers or dates, but it's more likely to rank you if it contains the post name. Like if you are posting 6 best tools on Amazon, so it will be more likely to be ranked on Amazon rather than the date on which it was published on. I hope you understand it, and after clicking on the post name permalink, you have to go and save changes. A permalink is the link that is after the domain of your website. Like the domain of my website is bestamazingsales.com, and after that is the permalink. Right? If my blog title is 6 best tools for Amazon, the 6 best tools for Amazon will be displayed here. And the last section is privacy section. Here you can create your privacy policy page, or you can use the existing page. So this was it for the WordPress dashboard and the basic settings. I'll meet you in the next video telling you about the advantages of using WordPress. Hello and welcome to the new video lesson of our course, and in this video you will be learning about advantages of WordPress CMS. The first and the main advantage of WordPress is it's simple and easy to use. I already explained you about the interface in the previous video, and you can also see that it's very easy to learn and get used to. This quality helped WordPress overcome competitors like Drupal or Joomla and become the favorite choice of web developers everywhere, eliminating the need to master HTML, CSS, PHP, and other complicated technologies. You don't have to deal with any coding if you don't want to. You can choose from templates for WordPress websites or work with a professional web developer if you are looking for a more custom and unique web design or require certain features. This allows you to eliminate the time you'd spend learning web design and may give you time to devote to growing other areas of your business. The next point is it's stable and innovative. Similar to your phone, WordPress stays up to date with the latest technology trends and the user needs. The function and purpose of a website can change over time, and thankfully, WordPress is up to that task. Regular updates mean that the CMS stays relevant, problems are resolved, and new, useful, and exciting features are added regularly. The next point is it has attractive design options. WordPress comes with thousands of dedicated themes. Many of them are free, allowing you to customize and personalize your creation as you wish. The point number 3 is it's flexible. You can choose from around 22,000 plugins and thousands of themes in order to give your website a new look or adapt it to the constantly changing trends of social media. For example, for search engine optimization, install the Yoast SEO plugin. Or perhaps remarketing on Facebook is something you're looking after. Pixel Your Site may be a plugin for you. With other CMSs, installing specialized tools like these can be incredibly complicated. With WordPress, there's a library of plugins with a variety of purposes that can be installed in just a few minutes. Make sure you read through the reviews and make sure it's updated on a regular basis before installing it to your website. The next point is search engine optimization, which is the most important if you want to reach your target customers or get more sales, leads, etc. WordPress makes SEO a piece of cake, simplifying the use of H1, H2 and H3 tags, which I'll be telling about in the future videos, the use of keywords in your website URL, and supporting plugins like SEO Ultimate, All-in-One SEO Pack, Platinum SEO Pack, Yoast WordPress SEO, etc. And if you're going to spend time building a website for your customers, you want to make sure they can find it, right? The next thing is structure. One of the features that make WordPress SEO ready is its structure. Clean structure website loads faster and fast loading website appear to visitors. Then WordPress allows the creation of XML sitemaps, which I'll show you how to create, telling Google's bots where your website pages are and which are worth crawling. It will save you a fortune on web design SEO services. People charge very much money to just create and update your XML sitemaps, and with WordPress plugins, you can do it for free. Easy content management is another good thing offered by WordPress. Managing content has never been easier, and you can simplify things even by more assigning editors, authors, administrators, and limiting their freedom. If you can edit a Word document, then you can edit content on your WordPress website. Community. WordPress favors communities and membership-based website and does not require special knowledge like proprietary software and other tools that internet website designers may use. The next thing is the sharing ability. Sharing is easier than ever in the huge WordPress community. You have widgets for the social media plugins, APIs, and everything you need to connect your social media accounts with your website and share your content on various platforms. The next most important thing is WordPress is open source. Open source software is a software whose source code is available for modification or enhancement by anyone. As open source software, WordPress is being improved every day by thousands of developers around the world. This has attracted developers to contribute new features to the platform. These developers have created a stream of new plugins that make WordPress more convenient and useful every day. If there is a functionality that you need for your site, chances are there is a WordPress plugin in the WordPress directory that can do it. Developers also work with graphic artists to create attractive themes, and many of these themes are either free or priced competitively. Because of the strong community of innovative developers, WordPress websites can be as unique as the companies that use them. The next good thing about WordPress is that it's responsive. This CMS is your best choice if you want your website to adjust to the device it is accessed from and provide your visitors with an unforgettable experience, whether from smartphone, tablet, or desktop computer. The next thing that is good about WordPress is its functionality. While most HTML website builders include only basic functionality, WordPress takes the concept to a whole new level, offering themes and plugins that make it easy to customize your website and improve the user experience. When you sign up for a WordPress website, there is no limit to how you can utilize the variety of plugins and themes. With a range of modern and contemporary themes, almost everyone can build a site for any type of business, including e-commerce, retail companies, professional blogging, job listings, non-profit businesses, small businesses, and online communities. Application Programming Interfaces, APIs. Social media network offer APIs, allowing the integration of third-party services with user websites. WordPress makes available thousands of APIs, giving you the freedom to integrate outside resource into your website. The next great thing is its scalability. If you need a fast-loading functional website in the beginning, things may change as your business grows and begins to thrive. Web developers everywhere will confirm that WordPress allows you to create your own website's network fast and easy, saving time and resources. The WordPress support is great. The WordPress community includes thousands of technicians and volunteers providing free advice and supports on various forums. All you need to do is post your question and you will receive your answer in no time. The next great thing is its speed and efficiency. As hard to believe as it may seem, WordPress allows you to build your website in as little as a single day, only requiring pictures and content. Many may argue that there are other proprietary softwares options that are out there, and some of them offer most of the above benefits, but none of them will offer all at once, and none will rise to the value, flexibility, and efficiency of WordPress. Understood all the advantages of WordPress, and just meet you in the next lesson. Hello everyone. In this new video lesson of our course, I'll show you that how you can install a free SSL on your website. So if you're using the fast commit hosting, which I'd recommend you to use, it's very easy. And the process goes like this. You have to go to the cPanel of your website, and then you have to go to Files, Check Backup, SEO, Marketing Tools, Domains, Email, Metrics, and then comes the Security tab where you have to go and click on this Let's Encrypt SSL. When you click on it, you will see your domains and the subdomains that are connected to your website right now. And then you will see a plus issue button here on which you have to click. So after clicking on this, you will see some options: bestamazingsales.com, mail.bestamazingsales.com, and www.bestamazingsales.com. So these are all the domains and subdomains where your SSL will be included and activated. And then the next thing that you have to do is you have to click here also, because this checkbox will enable SSL on your cPanel, WebVail, WebDisk, CP contacts, and CP calendars. After that, you will come down and you will see you have to get a HTTP-01 Ssl certificate, which will be selected by default. And then after that, you have to click on issue. So it would load for a while, and then it will tell you that this SSL certificate has now been installed. And recently I was getting this type of error on my website. Your connection is not private. Attackers might be trying to steal your information from bestamazingsales.com. And these are the outcomes if you don't have a SSL installed on your website. And getting an SSL without paying something is very good, because with fast commit hosting you get a free SSL. And today I showed you how you can do that very easily. And then now let's do some other settings that will enable SSL on our full website. Now as I reload my website, you can see I get this option of green padlock here, and it says your connection is secure. And if I see my certificate is valid, and then I have to click on OK, and let's go to the admin panel of your website, WP-admin. And welcome back to the new video lesson of our course. In this lesson, we'll learn about installing the basic themes and plugins which we would be needing for our website. First of all, you have to go and hover on appearance, and then you will see the themes option, and you have to click here. After clicking, you will get an option for the managing of themes. Right now you can see we have 2020 and 2019 themes installed, which are very bad in looks. So the theme that we would use is a very lightweight and responsive theme, and the name of the theme is Ocean WP. So for installing it, you have to go and click on Add New. And after that, you have to search Ocean WP. And as you can see, this theme is the one we will use. So you have to click on Install here. And after a while, it will be installed, and then you have to click on Activate. So I would just like to give you a tip here that you should keep your things organized in making your website, as there would be a lot of resources and many things. So if you're not organized, it would be a very big problem. So for that, you can uninstall the 2019 and 2020 themes as they are of no use to you. So for uninstalling or deleting a theme, you have to click on it, and here in the corner you have to click on delete and then click on OK. We will repeat the same process with the 2020 theme, and yes, it's deleted now. And as you can see now, our theme is activated, and if we go to our website, we can see the developers of Ocean WP just recommend some themes to make the functionality of the website better. So here are the plugins that they recommend using. So it is Ocean Extra. You have to click on install now. Ocean Stick Anything, Ocean Product Sharing, Ocean Social Sharing, and Ocean WP Sticky Header. So these are the 5 themes that we will be needing. So don't click on activate one by one, as I will tell you a way with which you can activate all the themes plugins at once. The next plugin that we'll be going to add is called Elementor. So Elementor is a very good drag and drop builder from which we'll build our website without any code. And you have to just go and search Elementor, and then you have to hit enter. Now it will load, and then you will see Elementor as the first result. Now you can see here that Elementor is being searched and it has been opened. Now here you can see it is showing me active because I have installed and activated this plugin. But it will tell you to install this plugin. So first of all, you have to go and install this Elementor page builder. Then you have to install this premium add-ons for Elementor. Then you have to install this essential add-ons for Elementor, and then you can just scroll down a bit to find this live mesh add-ons for Elementor. So you have to just go ahead and install all these plugins, and I'll tell you that how you can activate them in a single click. Now the next plugin that we'll be adding is Woocommerce. So Woocommerce is a plugin that helps us in e-commerce solutions, and it would also help us in managing our products on our website and many things like that. So you just have to go and install this plugin too. So after it's installed, you have to go and search for Contact Form 7. So it is a plugin which helps us in making contacts. Now as you can see, we get the Contact Form 7 plugin here. And then you have to click on install now. Now last but not the least, we have the WZone import plugin. This will be the plugin we will use to import products from Amazon in a single click. I have given the GNU licensed WZone plugin in the resources section, and you can go and download the RAR file from there. After that, you have to click on upload plugin here. And after clicking on it, you will get an option to choose a file. After clicking on choose file, a window will open, and then you have to go to the place where your file is located. Like mine is located on the downloads section. And as you can see, here is the file. And as you can see, here is the WZone Amazon affiliate plugin here. After that, you have to click on open. So now you will see that it is showing here, and then you have to click on install now. And as you can see, the plugin is installing here. You can see how much percent it has uploaded right here. yes, as you can see, it is uploading, and it is uploaded 30%. And it would take a bit of time to upload it. After that, you will see a screen something like this. And remember guys, this is the older version, which is the GPL version of the WZone plugin, which I have given to you. And it would not get updates or anything like that. If you want to buy the plugin, you are free to go and buy the plugin. And as you can see, it is unpacking the plugin, installing the plugin, and the plugin is installed successfully. Now let's go to the installed plugins. And after that, you have to click on all these plugins which are not activated right now. You have to click on the check mark, and after that, here where the bulk actions is there is a drop down menu beside it. After that, you have to click on this activate button and then click apply. And now all the plugins will be activated at once. So this is a very good feature which WordPress gives us to do things in bulk. So here you can see that it is saying welcome to Ocean WP. Are you ready to create an amazing website? So you don't have to run the setup wizard right now, as you will see a lot of them. And now as you can see, your WZone 12.5.5 dashboard and everything here. And while installing the WZone plugin, if you get an error, something like saying that you have to increase the maximum file size in php.ini, what you have to do is, let me just show you that what type of error you will get on another website. And let me just here click on upload a plugin, and let me just try to upload a plugin here which is greater than 2-3 MBs. And as you can see, it will give me an error saying that the uploaded file exceeds the upload max file size directive in php.ini. So the way to fix this is you have to go and select the back button, and you have to go on your plugins and click on add new. After that, you have to search upload larger plugins. As you can see, upload larger plugins. You have to install this plugin. So after installing this plugin, you have to click on activate it. And now as you can see, the plugin has been activated. And as now you can see, upload larger plugins has been installed, and then you have to go and click on add new. After that, you have to choose your plugin, which is your WZone plugin, and after clicking and uploading it, you will see that you no longer get the error. And let me just show you how. And now you can see that it is uploaded 7.9 MB by 7.9 MB. Now it is loading, and you will see that your plugin has been installed and you have fixed the error. If we wanted to fix the error, we would have gone to the PHP and then just changed it. But using plugins is easy, and as I have told you that we will not use a single line of code, I am doing everything with you through plugins. So as you can see, it is loading now, and after some time it will get installed. Now as you can see, the plugin has been installed. Now you have to go and activate the plugin. After activating it, it will tell you to enter the license code, and if you have installed the plugin from my resources section, what you have to do is, first of all, it is saying that on this website I have not installed WooCommerce right now, and CURL extension is installed on this server. So first of all, let me fix that, and then I'll tell you the license codes. So now as I have installed and activated the WooCommerce plugin, I will hover down on the W zone here, and here it will ask you the item purchase code. So for that you have to enter GPL license, and after that you have to click on activate now, and then it will validate your GPL license plugin. And then you can see that your WooZone plugin has been activated. And for now you can click on skip, as we will configure all these settings later. So this was the installing of the WooZone and plugins and changing things, fixing the bugs. After that you will get a lot of notices. As you can see here on our main website, I'm getting a lot of notices. But the main notice that you have to click on is the WooCommerce one, as it is the plugin around which all the things would be revolving. So now you have to go to your installed plugins, and then you have to hover down and you will see all the many notices that you have got. And after that you have to click here, welcome to WooCommerce, and then you have to select run the setup wizard. After running the setup wizard, you will see that it loads and you get an interface like this where you have to select yes please. And after that you have to give your address and everything. So here address line 1, you can give your address, and after that address line 2, your country, like mine is India, and then you have to select your state beside your country, and then you have to name your city in which you live, like I'll give a name for that, and then you have to select your postal code. And if you're setting your store for a client, you have to click on this option. So let me just go and do the settings, and then you have to click on continue. And then you will see build a better WooCommerce, get improved features and faster fixes by sharing non-sensitive data via usage tracking. That shows us how WooCommerce is used, and then you just have to click on continue. You don't have to do anything there. So after that you will see your industry. So whatever niche you have chosen, you have to select your industry right there. And like ours is computers and electronics, we'll go and select there. So now you will be shipping physical products, downloads, or anything like that. So we'll not be selling anything, the physical products right there, or we'll not be giving some services right there. We'll just be having some Amazon products where people will click on add to cart or buy, and then they will be redirected to Amazon to buy the product. So what you have to select here. So you don't have to think about it a lot and just brainstorm. You just have to go and select the physical products option, as this does not matter much and can be changed later also. Then how many products you plan to display? I'm currently selling elsewhere, so you have to answer these questions. Here I'll select I don't have any products yet, and no, I'm not selling anywhere right now. And then it will suggest you to install some plugins which we don't want to right now. And then we'll just close all of these and click on continue. After that, it will say you to install some themes, or they have some recommended themes that go well with this WooCommerce plugin. But our Ocean WP theme is just great to go with the WooCommerce plugin, so no problem. You just have to click on continue with my active theme. After that, it will say to enhance your store with Jetpack and WooCommerce services, where you have to click no thanks. And then bingo, you have installed all your plugins that you need for your WordPress website and the themes. I'll meet you in the next video. Back to the new video lesson of our course, and in this video we'll be creating and assigning different pages of our website, like the home page, about us page, and many other pages. First of all, what we can do is we can just remove all these notices that we are getting, and these are of no use to us right now. So you can click on skip setup, and then dismiss to all of these. Like I'm dismissing these, and then dismiss this notice also. So all these notices come from different plugins or themes which we are using, and they recommend you some themes or additional plugins that you should use to increase the usability of the website. But right now we don't need anything, so just remove these. Now, as you can see, I have dismissed all the notices and everything, and now our dashboard is a little bit clean. Now you have to click on dashboard, and then you have to go on Amazon configuration. When you click on it, you will see some options where you can put your Amazon affiliate ID, and then whenever you import any product from Amazon using the WZone Chrome extension, which I'll show you that how you can download it, you'll automatically get your affiliate link from any product which you import from Amazon. So right now, as you can see here, your affiliate IDs option. And as I'm from India, I'll enter my affiliate ID here, or you can enter your affiliate ID from whichever country you are. First of all, let me show you that how you can get your affiliate ID. Right now you can see here that you can also enter Amazon API keys, but you only get an API key whenever you get 3 sales from Amazon affiliates. So for getting Amazon affiliate ID, you have to go to Amazon Associates. So first of all, as you can see, when you have created and signed up for an Amazon Associates account, you are getting 4 tabs which you have to fill to move ahead. First of all, you have to give your full name, address, and the main contact for this account. And if you are a US person, you have to check yes here, but I'm not, so I'll go for no. And then I'll click on next. Now, as you can see, it will ask for your websites and mobile apps, and we don't have any mobile apps right now, but we have a website, and for that reason I'll give my website link here, and as you can see, https www.bestamazingsales.com, and then you have to click on add here, and as you can see, it has been added, and then I'll go on next. And if you have something like a YouTube channel, you can also link it here in the websites section. Now, what is your preferred associate store ID? Right now, I do not have a preferred ID, and I'll just give anything like my name, and after that some number. So this is it, and then you have to tell that what your websites or mobile apps are all about. Like R is Amazon affiliate niche website, Amazon affiliate, you can say mobile website, and then we are done. Now the next is that you have to tell what is your topic about your website or mobile app. And right now, when we click on the drop down arrow, you can see that we have this computer, software technology, and many other options. And when you go through it, you will find your niche, and then you have to just click on it. And then you can check a secondary topic too, if you are going into two niches at the same time. So the next thing is, what type of Amazon items do you intend to list on your websites or mobile apps? And like mine on my website, we will be going through the electronics section. So I've checked on electronics, and then what type are your websites or mobile apps? I'll go to a content or niche website, or you can say a coupons or deals website. So for the primary one, I'll say a content or niche website, and for the secondary one, I'll say a coupons or deals website. Now, traffic and monetization. How do you drive traffic to your website? Here you have to check all the options through which you are willing to drive traffic to your Amazon niche website. So right now we'll be checking on paid search and display advertising, social networks, SEO, and lead generation. Now, how do you utilize your websites and app to generate income? Now, we don't have any income source right now, but you can just check here that Amazon Associates is the only monetization I use. And then, how do you usually build links? And then you have to check here the blog editor. Now, how many total unique visitors? You have to select around 501 to 5,000. And what is your primary reason for joining the Amazon Associates program? It is to monetize my website or to give useful content for my site. I'll check on to monetize my site. And how did you hear about us? So you can check anything from which you heard about it. Now you have to select and write this CAPTCHA code, and then you will be done. You have to click on you agree to the terms and conditions, and you can see it and read about it. And then you can see here, congrats, my unique associate ID is this, and I've got it. So now you can just copy this ID, and you have to go here and you have to paste it in front of your country name. Like mine is India, so in front of India, I just gave my Amazon Associates ID, and then you can see here your main affiliate ID. I'll check India here, and you have to check your country, and then Amazon requests date. It is one request per second, which is fine, and then you have to click on save the settings. And then here you will see that you have to enter your payment and tax information, which is a very easy to fill, and then you can do it now or later, whatever you want. And then let's go back to our website. Now, as you can see, the settings have now been saved. I'll show you that how you will import products from Amazon. For that, you have to go to dashboard like this, and then you will see a section saying that direct import Chrome extension. You have to click on it. After clicking on it, you will see that here it gives you the option to create your API key, and then you have to select generate new key here, and then you have to click on save the settings, and then you have to click on get the WZone direct import extension here. After clicking on it, you will be redirected to Google Chrome extensions, and you have to add it to Chrome. And after it downloads, and then you have to click on add the extension, and after it downloads, you have to give your this API key which you got here, and just paste it there, and I'll show you that how you can do it. Now as you can see, it has been installed, and you can see it right here. And then you have to go to WZone your website basically, and then you have to reload it. And after you reload, you'll get a pop-up saying that do you want to authorize your WZone direct import extension, and then you have to just click on authorize, and then you can see that your website is successfully added. Then you have to reload again. After reloading it again, that it will ask you that if you want to reauthorize it, but for now we don't want to, and then you just want to click on this button and it will be closed. Now you have to go to the Amazon website, like it is Amazon. Our niche is related to mobile phones and electronics, so I'll go and just click on it on the mobiles and accessories, and then I'll choose whatever mobile or anything that I want to import. So let me go and just add some products. Like you can see the Samsung Galaxy M31, M21, and Redmi Note 8. So we'll just import these products. Now let me show you that how you can do that. Now as you are on this website and on this page, you will see this WZone direct import option. You have to click on this button, and you will see that you get Redmi Note 8 Pro, Electric Blue 6GB RAM and 128GB ROM. Now you will see that this product has 9 variations, and you can just import all the 9 variations in a single click. But right now we'll just import this variation only to our website. As you click on that cloud button, you will see that here comes your website name, and it will say that your product was successfully added, and then you have to click on close. Now let's go to Samsung Galaxy M31 and we'll import this too. After importing it, we'll go on our website and we'll change some text that was imported with everything, because we don't want the content to be plagiarized. Because if the content is plagiarized, Google doesn't rank it or promote it. So we'll go and change texts, reviews, or the other things there. And let me show you how. So I have imported 3 products now, and let us go to our website and let us go to our products. And as you can see here, all of our products, 3 products that we have imported from Amazon, are being displayed right now. Now we are on our product section, and we can see that we have added 3 mobile phones to our website. And then let's go and edit this one. You have to hover over it and click on edit, and then you will get the option to edit the text, images, or whatever you need. Now as you can see that the description and the images related to the product has been imported to our website. Now you can see 6 images, and the size, name, variant, and everything has been imported. Now what we need to do is we need to edit the text or spin it a bit to just change the things so that the content is not plagiarized anymore. Plagiarized content is copied content. So you have to click here. You can change the triple camera setup, which is very powerful, and you have to make changes like this to your whole page. And now as you have done the changes, you can see that the main product image has been uploaded, and 6 secondary images too. Now you have to click on update here. Whenever you make a change, be sure to update it, otherwise the change that you will do will not be updated on your main website. Now you can see the permalink of your website here. You can click on it and see that how your product page looks like right now. You can see that there's a sidebar here, and this is your product page, which is looking very cool right now, and we'll make it even cooler. Now you can see here Samsung Galaxy M21 Midnight Blue, 4 GB RAM, and your Amazon in price, 48 megapixels, and whatever the features are. And you will see that the description is imported, and you will see the reviews also. Like, there are no reviews yet, but when your website grows, you will get reviews for each of products. Now you can see that you get options to tweet the product, share on Facebook, pin the product, and mail the product to anyone. Or you can just click and see the other products which are related to this and are imported on your website. Now I've added 7-8 products from Amazon to design our home page, so we can see that how will our home page look with those products. So for that, you have to go to your dashboard. You can just click on your website name, and then you will be redirected to your dashboard. Then you have to go on pages, add new. After doing it, you will get an option to add a page. Now as it has opened, we have to name our page. So for right now, the name of our page will be home, and then you have to click on publish. Then after publishing it, you have to go and view your page. Right now, you will see that your page has a sidebar and does not look that exciting. Yes, you can see that it has a sidebar here. You can see the breadcrumbs. Here, there's your page title. So we don't want our page to look like this. Now let's go and tweak in some settings to make it better. And now we'll be building our page with Elementor. You will see that we have came back to edit our page. Now as we are here, you have to go and you have to select the content layout to 100% full width, and then you have to go to title. You have to disable the page title, and then you have to select update here, and then we can just go to our website. Now you will see that your full page is just blank, so we get to create it with scratch from Elementor. Now you can see that you only see your website icon and nothing else. Hello and welcome back to the new video lesson, and right now you can see our home page looks kind of boring because you can see the sidebar. It should not be there on the home page of the website. You can see this boring tagline, this boring post, and there's no logo, there's no links to pages here. And you'll also wonder that why the page we created in the previous website, the home page, is not being displayed. So this is because we haven't assigned it as the home page right now. Just giving the name as home doesn't make it the home page, right? So for that, you have to go to your WordPress dashboard. And just let me go to it, and then you have to go to settings. So after coming to settings, you have to come to reading option. And here in reading, you will see your homepage displays your latest posts, but we do not want to display our latest posts. We want to display a static page, which is our home page. Now, as I've selected the home page, I'll just go and click on Save Changes. Now, after saving the changes, you will see that when I go and reload the website, we get a blank page. So now this is our art sheet and we have to create a beautiful, awesome website on this, and let's go and see that how we can achieve that. So for that, you have to go to your dashboard. Okay. After coming to your dashboard, you have to go to pages and all pages. In your pages section, you will see home. And then when you hover over it, you have to click on edit with Elementor. Then after Elementor has opened, and if you're opening it for the first time, it can take a bit of time. But as I've opened it many times here, it won't take much time, and then you will see an interface like this, which looks very overwhelming if you look at first, but don't be scared. This is very easy to understand. Here you can see here's the templates, this file button and this star icon, both are for premium and free templates from which you can just create your page and change the text. But we'll not do that right now as we are creating our whole website from scratch. Now you have to add a section by going on the plus button. So you'll wonder what a section is. So basically a section is a wrapper box in which all the elements are stored. Now as we have created the section, you have to go to this 9 dots and then you have to click on headings and then drag and drop it here. Now you will see that you can add your heading text and you can do many different things with this. But we do not want to display just words or just text on the home page, and we want images also. So how would we get images? So for getting images, I have a very good option for you. That is stock imaging, and you can get stock images from free websites like Pixabay, Vecteezy, and then you can remove the background from them and you can upload here and they'll just be displayed very beautifully. So let me show you how the process works. Now you have to go to pixabay.com in your browser and you will see 1 million plus running free images, and according to me this website contains images of everything. If you want to use videos, you can also go to this video section and use. So as I now want images of mobiles, I'll just go and click on mobiles. Now you have to go and you have to select images as per your requirements. Right now our requirement is something like we need some mobiles standing, some mobiles laptops standing still or something like that. Now let's go ahead and hover over some images. Now I like this image, and as I like it, I just have to click on it, and then you have to click on the free download button and you can choose the resolution. I'll choose the full HD right now, that is the 1920 by 2080p, and then you have to hit download. And if you are registered, you won't be asked to fill this captcha code. But as right now we aren't registering, and I've filled the captcha and just I'll download it. So in this, some images are there that would require you to credit the author, but according to me, mostly images do not require the you to credit the author, but it's a good practice to credit them. Likewise, now we have downloaded the image and you can see its background is white. So I won't have any problem in uploading it to our website, because on our website we are also using the white background. But what if you have a different colored background? For that, you have to go to a website to remove the background, and the name of that website is remove.bg. Now here you will go and you have to select this upload image option, and then you have to navigate to your image. Now let me just find that where my image is that we downloaded right now. As you can see, now I have located this image. I'll hit enter and then it will just upload it and remove its background. It's that easy. Now you will see that the background has been removed and it is very clean. Now you have to just go and hit download. You can see that it has been downloaded, and let's go ahead and add it to our website. For that, right now we do not need this text section, so let's just delete these, and now we'll click on section and we'll hit a structure of 2 elements. Now as you can see, we can input 2 elements here. I'll go to this 9 dots option and search for image. You can see this image box. You have to click on it and then just drag and drop it one side, and we would be needing text on the other side. So for that, go to the 9 dots, click on heading and then just drag and drop it. Now you will see this default image, and right now we need to upload ours, so you can just click on it, select files, and then you can select the downloaded image, upload it, and after it has been uploaded, you have to select on insert media. And there you can see our image has been uploaded. And then you can select your image size, and according to me right now this image size is perfect. Now you want to choose your fonts and whatever is written on your heading text. So to change it, just click on where the text box is, and then something like this would open. Now you can go and select the text here and then just write whatever text you want to add. Now as it is our website related to deals and things like that, I'll give a title to our website, which would be get the best deals on smartphones, laptops and other electronics only on best amazing sales. Now as you can see, it looks a bit boring right now because the text font is not good. It is displayed very near to the top, but we can make these things better. So for that, first of all, you have to change this HTML tag to H2 if it is not selected by default. Then you have to go to style. Here we'll do the whole styling of the text. Now let's go ahead and change the color of the text. And right now you can see I have changed the color of the text here, but on the real text there, the color hasn't been changed. And that problems comes very often when using Elementor. So A very easy fix to this is you have to just go to your text and hit Control A, which is the option for select all. And then you have to just go and select whatever color you need, and then you will see that your color has been changed. And then is the typography. In typography, you can change many things like family, size, weight, transform, style, decoration, line height, and letter spacing. And you would be wondering that what fonts you can use for your website. And for our website, I would like to use fonts which are Sans Serif for headings and Poppins for just normal text, because these fonts look very nice, clean, and professional. So I'll just go ahead and search for Sans Serif, and then you can see a font here. You can just increase the size by just, let me say, 30, and we can increase it a bit more, or we can decrease it to 3 lines. Yes, and we will customize if we feel the need for it later. Then you can just select the weight and increase it to something bold. And now transform, which you don't need right now. Probably if you want to use capitalize, it will capitalize the whole text, which is looking better. Now you can go on the style, normal, italic, oblique, decoration, which we don't need right now. And if you want to select it, you can just go to underline, overline, or whatever you need. Now you will see that it is sticking to the top of the title, top of the website, which isn't looking good. And we need to give a space because we need to make it in the center. For that, you have to go to advanced, and you have to give a padding on top. A padding is basically a bit of a space which you leave on the top. And now as you need to leave a padding, you can just go and unlink it. As if you keep it linked, the same padding which you select for one option, which will be applied to all 4. That means a padding of, let's say, if we 10 we give on the top, it would be given on right, bottom, and left. And right now, as we don't want to do it, we have unlinked it, and then we can just give a padding of 50 or maybe 60, and now it looks better. And let's say that we want to make the text come in only 3 lines, and you're seeing that this image isn't taking a lot of space. So we can just increase the size of the column to make the text in 3 lines. And for that, you'll just go to your section, and you have to go to the center. You have to go to the center of the 2 sections, and you have to click on it, and you can make it smaller or bigger according to your choice. And that's it. You can see now it's looking much better. Now let's go ahead and add a bit smaller text below our main title text. For that, we can select text editor if we want, or we can also select the heading. For now, let's go and select this text editor option and hover it under the title text, and then you will see that some sample text is being written here. So just let's go ahead and delete it, and we can write anything about a site, a bit of a description, something which is you can say website friendly or SEO friendly basically. So for that, you can go ahead and write, we give you the best deals on all amazing and innovative gadgets from around the world at the best and most affordable prices. Now you can see the text is right now looking very boring, and I've already told you that how you can go to style and you can change its alignment, you can change its color, and we can change its typography too. So now let's go ahead and use the Poppins font which I told you about. And yes, you can see that the Poppins font looks very beautiful. Now you'd be seeing that we are getting a lot of space between the first and the second line. And if we want to remove it, what you have to do is go to typography, and then you can just select the line height, and you can see that nothing is being input here right now, as the text spacing is by default right now. And if we want to make both the lines a bit nearer, we can just select it and make it to whatever we like. And right now this 1.4 looks fine to me. And then you can go ahead and increase the text a bit. It should be smaller than the title text, because if both are the same size, it won't look good. And I think the padding between them is fine. Now let's go ahead and add a button. Now to add a button, you don't have to do very much. Here's, you can see this button option. You have to click on it and drag and drop it below your text. Now let's go ahead and make some changes to the button. We want to make our button center align, and we also want to change its color, text, and I'll also tell you that how you can add an icon before the button. Now I'll go for shop now on the text. And you can see that it is being updated in real time, and we have already made it center align by clicking here. And now you can see the icon option. You have to go here and you can search for whatever you need. Like I'll search for cart, and here I can see a shopping cart. I'll click on it and hit insert. Now you can see that the button looks much better, but now we can go ahead and style it to look more professional. Now here you can see we can change the typography, and then we can increase the size, and I'll just make it around 21. And now you will see that you can also change the text color, which I don't think is important right now. I'll go ahead and change the background color. And here you can see the border radius. So the border radius is a very important option. What it does is it helps you to change the shape of the button. Like if I go ahead and make it 20, you can see our button is oval now and looks even better than before. And you can then see the padding option, which I don't think we need right now. Also, there is another important option, which is the color change on hover. So whenever somebody will go and hover over this button, the color would change. Now for that, we can choose it to be, let's say, red. Red would look great. And then you can also choose the hover animation to like pop, and then update it. Now if you want to experience all the changes you have done to your website, let's go ahead and go to our website in another tab. Now you can see that whatever changes and whatever website we have made is showing on the main page. And now let's see that how our button looks when we hover over it. And then you can see that it looks cool. And our hover animation also is good. Now if we click on it, you will see that nothing happens. That is because we haven't yet set a link to where we'll redirect our shoppers. Now you can go to your Elementor and click on your button, and you'll go to content, and now you will see that in this link option nothing is filled. And this is the link that whenever somebody clicks on it, he will be redirected to this link which you give here. And we'll do these links things after we create our shop page. And now we have created the first section of our site. And let's go ahead and see that how our website will look on mobile phones. And to do that, you have to go here to the responsive mode option. You have to go to mobile here. And when you click on mobile, you will see the preview of your site on a mobile phone. Now you are seeing all the paddings, your text, font, sizes, everything of your desktop site. And if we want to change these, we can do these, but some of these changes would also be reflected on your main site. Like if let's say we want to change the position of this image from here to here, you can say it looks much better, right? But this change will also be happening on our main site because we have changed the position of our object. But if we make this font smaller, like if it is very large according to a mobile phone, and if we go ahead and make it a bit smaller according to our requirements, and we can and this one is, I think, fine. Now as you can see, it looks better, but we also want to remove the padding, and to do that, just go to advanced and just unlink the values. Now you can see the mobile preview is looking much better, and we have made the font size smaller, and we have changed the position of an image. And you will see when you update and when we go back to our desktop preview, you will see that the image position has been changed, but the text font size is as it was previously. Now let's move ahead and create another section which would help build our trust on our website. To do that, you have to go to this plus option. You have to click on it, and then you have to make 3 sections in one right now. And what we'll be doing in these 3 sections is, at one side there would be an icon, and on the other side there would be a text. And let me show you that how it would look like. Now as we want 2 different elements in one section, what you can do is you can just drag and drop this in a section, and then you will get 2 different sections. And we can do the same for these 2, but I'll just tell you a more handy and easier method. Now let's go ahead and add an icon on this section. Now let's add a text. So to add a text, go ahead and add a heading or text editor, whichever you want. For now, I think the heading would be easier. Now you can see that here's your icon, and then here's your text. Now let's click on the icon and modify it the way we like. So there's your icon library, and you can go to your icon library and you can select whatever icon you want. Right now let's go ahead with the graph icon if we have any here. And you can see we do not have a graph icon, but also we can search for some money icons. And yes, you can see that there are a lot of money icons, and I think this would do my work. Now I'll just click on insert, and as you can see the icon has been inserted, and here I can add my text that best deals on electronics. And then what I can do is I can just click on this edit in a section button, and then you have to click on CTRL plus C, which is the shortcut for copy. Okay, and then you have to just click CTRL plus V, and then you will see that it has been copied and pasted. So this saves our work time and it increases our efficiency. So we can just click on this edit in a section button and drag and drop it in the next section. So this saved us a lot of time and it helped us not repeating things. Now let's do the same thing again, and yes, you can see that we have all three of our texts and icons, and then let's go ahead and change all these. So for this one I'll go ahead and check a cart option, and I'll say Amazon 100% money back guarantee, or you can say whatever you'd like. Now here's the third option, and we can just go here, we can go to the icon library, and you can just you can choose an icon and write whatever would increase your audience's retention, your audience's trust, and it would also help to make your website look more clean and sleek. For this time I'll be using this thumbs up option. I'll go on insert, and then I'll just change the text to something like best or we can say high quality products vetted by our trust and safety team. And now's the time to style these, and I have already told you that you can style them by going to this style section, and then we can go and make the text black, and we can change the color of the icons, we can add backgrounds, and just let me show you that how you can achieve all these. Here you can just make the icons black, or you can choose whatever color you would like and which would match your brand, because branding is the only thing which would lead you to success. Now you can see it still looks good, but not so much, because it still just blends in to the above section. And to make it different, what we can do is we can add a background color. And to add a background color, you don't have to do much. You have to just click on this edit section option, and then you have to go to style. Here you will see background and then background type. You have to select classic, and here you will see the color. And if you just don't want to input the color, you can also choose an image which you would be using as your background. But right now we don't want to do that, so let's go and then give this a blue background. And you can see that this blue background is a bit darker, so I can just go ahead and make it a bit lighter, which would be easy to the eyes also. And I think that this color is perfect, and you can see its hash code right here, which is A8D9ED. Now let's make it a bit more good looking, and how we can achieve that. You'd be seeing that there's a lot of space between these, the icon and the text, and you'd be also noticing that if we make this a full section, like if this icon comes here, then it would look much better. So to make the page 100% full width, what you have to do is you have to go on this edit layout, edit section option, and then you have to go to this layout option, and here you can see content width, and this is the thing which controls how far your text will go on the left and right. And to make it full width, that means the full page, you have to go and select it to 1800. And yes, you can see that it looks much better. And what we can do is, now let's go ahead and make this a bit more awesome. Now I've just decreased the sections, which leads to them looking much better. As you would be seeing that we haven't chosen the text style, so we can just go to typography, we can go to the font family and select pop-ins, and then just increase its size. And we can do the same for these two also. Now you can see that, and here we made a spelling mistake. We don't want it to be in around 2 lines, so let's just make it a single line and let's match it to its size. And now we have chosen now you can see that, and here we made a spelling mistake. We don't want it to be in around 2 lines, so let's just make it a single line and let's match it to its size. And now we have chosen the font size, and it is around 25 for this. And let's make the text font size consistent, which would make it look much better. Now the best deals on electronics, we can go ahead and make this 25 also. And as you can see, all these three are now 25 in size, and you can see that here we can see a bit of a less space, the font size, and it is around 25 for this. And let's make the text font size consistent, which would make it look much better. Now the best deals on electronics, we can go ahead and make this 25 also. And as you can see, all these three are now 25 in size, and you can see that here we can see that this text is being aligned at the top, and if we just go to this preview, it's not looking that much good. And to make it in the center, there's a very easy way. You have to just go on this edit in a section option, and you have to go to this vertical align section and make it middle, and that's it. Now you have achieved what you wanted. Now we can go ahead and see that it looks much better now. And if we want, we can just add a padding and whatever we want to do, the colors and different types of changes. And you can also see that the page is now full width, and these are all our texts. See that this text is being aligned at the top, and if we just go to this preview, it's not looking that much good. And to make it in the center, there's a very easy way. You have to just go on this edit in a section option, and you have to go to this vertical align section and make it middle, and that's it. Now you have achieved what you wanted. Now we can go ahead and see that it looks much better now. And if we want, we can just add a padding. Now guys, let's go ahead and give this background a bit more style. And to do that, we don't have to do much. First of all, just we have to select this big section, and then we have to go and give some padding on top and bottom. and it can be anything around, I think 20 to 30 would be good on top and bottom. And yes, you can see that we have given a padding, a space on top and bottom. And now let's give this background some shapes which would blend in with the white color and which would give a very nice texture to our website. To do that, just go to style and then go to shape divider, and then you can go to top and bottom, and top of the section would be this part and the bottom of the section would be the part below. And if we want to give some textures to the top part, we can go to top and we can give whatever option we would like to give. And in all these, I like to use this mountains option. This clouds option is very good. And also we can use zigzag, and there are many lot of options. You can experiment and you can give whichever suits you best. For now, I'll just leave it to zigzag on top and bottom both. And it would be my recommendation to you that whenever you finish a section, doing a section, you complete it, you should just go ahead and click on update. Now, as we have done all this, let's go ahead to our mobile view. To do that, we have to go to responsive mode and then mobile. You can see our website is already looking much better on mobile phones, and you will see right now that our text is left aligned here and it has not been center aligned right now, and we can just achieve that very easily. We can click on the text, go to content and then make it center aligned. And like this, you can do many other changes which you would like to do. Also, you can just go ahead and remove these paddings or whatever you would want. And why I'm every time emphasizing on this mobile website is because Google suggests that your website should be responsive in order to be ranked. And also, I think around 60, 70, 80% of your users would be from smartphones, mobile phones. So you should optimize your website well for mobile phones. So now let's go ahead and give a padding below the shop now button. And you can see that there's not a lot of space here, so it's not looking good. To achieve this, you have to go to the top. But if you go to the top, you will see that you get no option to select this whole section from where you will give this padding. And just to make your work easier, you can do a quick hack here. You can just go down and create a new section, and you can just move this section by scrolling to the top, and bingo, now you can see this edit section option. And after you see it, you can just click on this edit section option, go to advanced, and you can give a padding at the bottom, and bingo, now you can see our website looks better on a mobile device. And if you want to remove this section, you can just right click and then click on delete, or there are many different ways to do that. And let's go ahead and delete it for now. And yes, it has been deleted, and now here's our website for now. You can see that these texts look a bit bigger, but you can just go ahead and change their font sizes in the way you want. And let's move ahead on our website and create the next section. To do that, you have to click on add new section. And now I have a challenge for you. I challenge you to make something which I'll be showing you in a few seconds. And yes, it has been deleted, and now here's our website for now. You can see that these texts look a bit bigger, but you can just go ahead and change their font sizes in the way you want. And let's move ahead on our website and create the next section. For now, let's create a section with 3 elements. And you can delete this section right now as we do not need it. And then you can go to this 9 dots and you can search for premium banner. And you can click on it and drag it here. Now you'll see that this is something like an image slider which looks very cool. And you can choose your image size, which we should make full, and it is fine. And you can choose the effect. So there are 6 effects right now. You can go and check each of these and you can select the one you like. And for me, I like this effect number 4. So I'll just select this effect number 4. I can go to link and I can select and turn on custom links. And what this does is it helps us to send people to a specific page whenever they click on this. And if you just want to link them to some normal page which you have already created, you can just disable the custom link and you can select your page here. Right now this is a shop page. We can go and click on it and then you can see that when we update it, and in the new tab, if we go to our website, you can see that whenever somebody will click on this, he would be redirected to our products page, which is fine. Now let's go ahead and make some changes to it, add some images. And I already told you that where you can find royalty free images and everything. So I'll just skip this step. I'll just download some images and I'll get back. Now I have uploaded all the images here and first section would be of laptops. So I'll just hit it and click on insert media. And as you can see, a banner has been added, but you will see that the text below and the title text is not clearly displayed here. And we'll make some settings to make it look better. Now, and also you can hit this new tab toggle button on because it helps in increasing your retention of your website. And then we have done the technical things and now move ahead and do the styling of this text and this background. As of now, we want to display the text clearly. So we can keep the background a bit black. So we can go ahead to this background color option. We can click on black. You will see that nothing changes because the image opacity is 1. And if you toggle it a bit back, you can see the effect on the website. Now I think 0.8 would be fine and the hover opacity to 0.4 or 0.3 would look much better. Now you can see the border radius and we don't have to do much in this. Let's go to the title and modify these things. I want to make my title white and we can choose the typography to Montserrat or Poppins, whatever we like. And then let's increase the text size to something bold. And as you can see, it looks much better right now. You can also go ahead and add a shadow which clearly helps in making it unique. Go to color, hit black and then increase the blurriness a bit to around 30 and then you can see it looks much better. Now you can go and also you can add a weight which would make the text a bit more clear. Now as you can see, the text is bold, and right now we don't want this description, so we can just go ahead and remove the description in the content tab. You have to hover down and you can go to content and you can just remove all these, and then you will see that your content is not being shown here. And we have done everything we need. Now just we need to add the text. To add the text, you have to go to this title option. You have to just give whatever title name that you would like to give. As you can see, I have given it the name as laptops, and I'll go and make this text center aligned. Now you can see our text and our hover over screen, and all these things look much better. Now an interesting thing for all of you. So I challenge you to copy this section and paste it here and here. So just pause the video, copy and paste these, and then resume the video to see that how you can do this. I hope that all of you would have been able to do this. But if not, no problem, you can keep trying and you'll learn WordPress very easily. Now to copy these, you have to just right click, click on copy, and then you can just paste these, and this saves a lot of time. Now you can go to this tab, you just have to change the images and text and you're done. I'll just change this text. I'll go ahead and make it mobiles. And I'll just go ahead and make this other gadgets or other electronic accessories. Other electronic accessories. And yes, now you can see our website looks much clearer. And if you feel that these texts aren't very clear right now also, you can just go to this style tab. You can go to this image opacity, and then you can reduce it. And I'll just make it 0.6, which would make it look much better. Then you can just hit update, and let's go ahead and see that how this will look on a mobile device. And you can see that our website gives a very cool and modern looking look on a mobile device. But now you can see that this other electronic accessories text is much bigger and it isn't being displayed when we hover over it. So if we want to just remove it, or if we want to make the text small, just go to title and go to typography and just reduce its size. And yes, this looks fine. Now just hit update as we have completed the section. If we want, we can go ahead and add a padding on top and bottom. And now we have added the padding. So let's go ahead and create the next section. So our next section is going to be a bit more interesting. So in that, what we can do is we can have two tabs in which the first one displays a list of the recent products which you have added, and the second tab can display the best selling products that are there on your website. Now you would be thinking that we would have to go into a lot of code to achieve these things, but no, this would be very easy with WooCommerce. So now let me show you that how we can do it. First of all, go to add new section and create a single structure and single element. Now you have to go to these 9 dots and you have to search for advanced tabs. and then you just have to click on it and drag and drop it here. Now it would load for a while and then you will see a default template like this. Here you can see there are 3 tabs, tab 1, tab 2 and tab 3. And you can make it something like one tab shows laptop, the other tab shows mobiles, and the third tab shows the other electronic accessories. But right now we already have given a section for it and we don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and just do the things which I told you before. That is adding a list of the recent products and adding a list of the best selling products. Now as we have to do this, we only need 2 tabs, not 3. So you should just go to your general settings section and then content. And then you'll see tab title 3. You just have to click on this cross button and it would load for a while and then you would see that it has been removed. And then you can just go to these tabs and modify them like the way you need. You can also add icons, and for the recent products we can just use a home or a cart, whatever we like. We can use a cloth or mobiles, right? And yes, we can just insert it. And then what you have to do is you have to just go ahead and remove this sample text. And as you can see, it has been removed. We can go ahead and rename the tab as recent products. And then what you have to do is you have to go to a new tab and then you have to search for Woocommerce Shortcodes. And here you will see this docs.woocommerce.com and then you have to just click on it. So WooCommerce gives us some pre-built codes which we can place on a website for additional functionalities. And we can just go ahead and copy the code from here and paste it. So you can see the cart code, checkout code, my account code, order tracking form code, and then you just have to hover down, scroll down until you find this featured products, or you can say yes, this featured products option. And here you can see there's the shortcode for adding a cart section, a checkout section, my account, and there are many different shortcodes. But the shortcode we need is featured products. And just what we can do that is we have to just select this code and then copy it. Then we have to go to our Elementor section. You have to go to this text tab. Here are 2 tabs, visual and text. You have to go to the text tab. You have to click on it and paste it. And then after a while, you will see some of your products which you added to your site being displayed here. So now let's go ahead and update this. And yes, you can see that right now you can't see any of the products which you added. So this is because we have set the visibility to featured. But to achieve what we need, here it's recent products. So we can just make the visibility to recent. And then you will see that all your products which you added pops up. Now you are seeing that this mobile phone looks very big and then the resolution is also not so good. So what we can do is we can increase the product limit and columns. So likewise you can see here our 4 product limit is set to 4 right now. So you can see 4 products here. But what if we set it to 8? You will see that here 8 products come up. Yes. Now you can see that still they are not looking very good. So a thing that we can do to make them better is we can make them in 4 columns. So there would be 4 columns and which would be containing the product. And yes, you can see now it looks much better. And when we are styling the website ahead, we would also remove these add to cart buttons, and we'll do many different settings that we need. So now let's go ahead and change this tab title to and modify it to what we like. Now let's go ahead and change this to best selling. We can add something like a graph for this one, or yes, this digital wallet type of thing is good. Let's remove the sample text, and then let's go to shortcodes included with WooCommerce. You can see here it is for featured products, but we need it for the best selling products. We can just copy it and we can go to the text section. We can just paste it, and bingo, you have done what you wanted to do here. If you go to this best selling section, you would be seeing this Samsung Galaxy M21 or whatever products you would have added. But if you update it and go to your website in another tab, you won't see anything in this best selling tab at first, because you haven't sold anything right now. So how will it update and come here? So the thing is that when you start selling items and you make some sales, your best selling products would be shown here, which is a very good thing if you also want to manage them. And yes, you can also make it to 4 columns, and you can set the product limit to 8, and in this way it all goes consistently, and now our website is starting to get its awesome look. We are done for now, guys, but we should do one thing, that is we should add a bit of padding on the top. So let's just click on this section, go to advanced, and add a padding of maybe 30 from the top, and then hit update. As I already told you, when you finish a section, you should go and hit update. And then let's go and see that how this would look on a mobile device. And as we can see, recent products, best selling. Yes, this looks very cool. And when we remove these add to cart options, it would also be starting to look very awesome, and it would also not take much space on a website. When someone is scrolling, he can just scroll through one object, the second object, and he can also see their price and everything. So this makes our website responsive, and it also is very good. Now, as we have created the recent products and the best selling section, let's now go ahead and create a new section. And in this section, we would be doing something similar to this. So let's just go ahead and create a new section, but this time with 4 elements. And the new thing that we are going to add is the icon box. So an icon box, you can search for it, and yes, you can see this icon box. And this time what we'll do is we'll make everything, the icons, the heading, the font, typography, and then we'll just copy and paste it into others, and we'll do our work. So let's just go ahead and create a new section, but this time with 4 elements. And the new thing that we are going to add is the icon box. So an icon box, you can search for it, and yes, you can see this icon box. And this time what we'll do is we'll make everything, the icons, the heading, the font, typography, and then we'll just copy and paste it into others. Okay, now let's go ahead and add some icons which would describe what's written in the section. So the first of all, what we are describing is the free shipping. So for that we can use something like a truck, and I think this truck would work. We would hit insert. Now you can see this truck, and below is the heading and then the sample text. So for now I won't be modifying this sample text as it would waste a lot of your time, as I also need to think that what I'll write as a description. So for now let's just change the heading to something like free shipping, or it would be better if you capitalize all the text. And here you go, free shipping, and then here's a sample text. And then let's go to style and style it a bit. So we can make the primary color to white of the icon, and then we can make the background to something like dark brown or something like that, through which it would be visible. Now as we have just made the changes to it, let's also go ahead and change the title color, the description color, and change their typography. And let's increase its size to somewhere around 19. And also you can increase the size of the description, or yes, we can make it around 11, 12, and then hit update. And then you should go to advanced and add a background. Now we can add a color which is something like this. And yes, you can see that there's a bit of a shade which would look very good if we add the same thing on all four. Now let's go ahead and modify the colors a bit. Yes, I think this color would work. Let's add a bit of a padding on top and bottom so that the truck doesn't seem to be sticking to the top. And yes, here we go. Also, we can just go ahead and copy these and paste these on all four. And then we can just modify them. So the next, this one, we can go ahead and add something like discount or label if there's something like that. Okay, we can also add something like let's say we want to basically make them understand that we offer very good customer service. So let's search for service and see if anything comes up. Here I like this one, and then let's go ahead and select insert. Here you can go ahead and write guarantee. Service, and yeah, I made a mistake there. Yes, now you can see that it looks good. Now we can also do one thing, that we can go ahead and change the background color to red, because the red color is something which looks good on some websites. Yes, we can go ahead and tweak in a little bit. I would like it to be a brighter shade, and here you go. Now you can do the same thing with both these also. We can go ahead and add the next section to be something like percent yes, and here you can write best deals, we can go ahead and change the background color to maybe something this color, and yeah, you can make it a bit lighter. Yes, yeah, here you go. And then we can also go ahead and change this free shipping option to something like only verified products, or fulfilled by Amazon, or these products are fulfilled by Amazon. You can go ahead, hit insert. Yes, you can see the Amazon logo, and you can go ahead and yes, you can write something like fulfilled by Amazon, and you see that this looks very cool. Now also you can go to the background, you can modify it a bit as per your liking. As we have used most of the colors, I'll just leave it to something green. Yes, and as you can see, this looks good, but I'm just going to tell you some things which would make it look even better. And the thing we are going to do is you have to go to this edit section option, and you have to go to this content width option, and then you have to select full width. Now you can see that it has become full width. And also we can do one thing, that is we can add a padding on the left and right to all four of these. To do that, just click on them and make these right and left paddings to 50 or 30, whatever you like. Yes, now you can see that this looks much better. Also, there's a very nice way of doing it, that is you can go and link all these values, and they'll automatically be, just if you select 20 here, 20 would be applied to all. So that's also a very cool way of doing these things. And yes, now we have created our sections, and now our website is starting to get its awesome look, but there's still a whole lot of work left. And now let's go ahead and do them. Now the last thing, we can go ahead and see that how it will look on a mobile device. Yes, you can see that it looks really awesome. Now you can just go ahead and hit update. So before moving on to the next section, let me tell you a very common thing that websites like these do. So they just buy some products and review them and create blogs about them, which helps them sell even more. Although if you don't have those products, you can read reviews about them online, you can see some videos on YouTube about them, and then you can write some blogs about it. Also, they would help rank your website on some keywords which would drive some more sales for you. And that's the way many marketers get millions of followers on their blogs. And you guessed right, the next thing that we are going to build is a blog section. Let's now switch ahead and go to this desktop mode, and let's create a new section with only an element, as we'll be going to add just a text right now. And for adding the blogs, I'll just tell you that how you can write a blog that is effective and that is SEO friendly. If you don't know what SEO is, it is basically search engine optimization. And the search engine optimization helps in ranking your website higher on the Google search results. And we also installed a SEO plugin named as Rank Math SEO, and it will also help us to do some more SEO research and add links and things like that. And if you haven't installed the Rank Math plugin till now, you should go ahead and install it. Or you can wait for a while, and as we create this section, I'll go ahead and teach you everything. So now I've added a heading and I've just given it a black color. Let's go ahead to typography, give the typography to pop in, so monster it, whatever you like, and then make it a bit bigger. You can add a bit of a weight to it, and then I think we are good to go. We can add a padding from the top to around 30 or 40, whatever you like. And yeah, we added the section and we are done now. Now just go ahead and hit update, and as you can see, our website has been updated. Now let's go to our dashboard, and you know that to go to our dashboard we have to write our domain/wp-admin and then hit enter, and then you will be on your dashboard. Now you have to go to this option, which is posts, and then you have to go to this add new post option. And as our niche is related to technology, mobile, gadgets, so we'll write the blogs in the same niche, and we'll also link products which we'll review, and this will help us to sell more, and these things also help in our SEO. And you can see welcome to the blog editor, and they are telling you many other things. You can just read them, but they are of no use to us right now. So I see that we haven't added the rank math SEO plugin till now. So you should just go ahead and add the rank math SEO plugin. To do that, just go to plugin, hit add new, and then you should go and search for rank math. And yeah, you can see this WordPress SEO plugin, rank math. You have to just go ahead and install it, and you'd be seeing this red option here, and this denotes that there are some pending updates, or there are some pending problems which you have to fix. So to just do them, you have to go to your installed plugins, and let's see that what plugin is causing an error or what plugin needs an update. And yes, right now you can see that all our plugins are fine, and we can see the update available for a plugin, which is our WZone affiliate plugin. But as this plugin is a GPL licensed plugin, we cannot update it. So let's just go ahead and activate our rank math SEO plugin. Go to inactive tab, and then you will see the rank math SEO plugin. As we haven't activated it right now, just hit the activate option below it, and you will see that the plugin has been activated. And then what you should do is you should just go to its setup wizard, and it will open in a new tab. Then you have to connect your account to it, and this is just nothing. You have to create an account and log in into it. So I'll just go ahead and log in, and now I have just logged in from Google, and then you can see you're about to activate rank math on this site, bestamazingsales.com. Just hit OK, and then it will load for a while. It will do some settings, and then the setup wizard would open, and you have to go and select this advanced section, as I'm going to teach you a bit of SEO through which you would be able to rank your website. And guys, don't think that you will write one blog and organic traffic would start coming from it. That's not the way, because just think that many other people, from many millions of other people write blogs every day. So it's just not possible that you write a single blog and traffic starts coming in. But yes, if you stay consistent, post blogs every day or a week, but they should be quality. They should have quality content, and if you keep them posting, you will surely see some organic traffic after 3 months, 6 months, a year, and that would be profitable for you. Also, when you start getting traffic, you can apply for Google AdSense and you can implement ads on your website and also make a good amount of revenue from it. But at the starting, you won't get a lot of traffic, and to get traffic, you'd have to pay Google, you'd have to make campaigns on Facebook, and there are many different aspects of paid promotions. So let's not discuss it right now and go ahead and start the wizard. Now you can see here we are on our site, and you can select that what best amazing sales is. So I would just say that it is a web shop and it is a business type. You can say it is technology or something like that. We can search for mobiles. Yeah, so you can say this is a mobile phone store, and this doesn't matter much, but you can just go ahead and add whatever you want, and you can see if it doesn't match to any of your niche, you can just go ahead and add organization or local business types. Now the name is best amazing sales. Then you can add a logo for Google. You can also add a default social share image, and I'll tell you that how you can do these. So this is a thing for some next videos. Now let's just save and continue, and let's complete the setup wizard. Now you can see you have to add it to your Google Search Console. Now you just have to go ahead and click on get authorization code. Now you have to click on your email and then you have to hit allow. Now you will see your authorization code. You just have to copy it, and you should not share it with anyone, and then you should just go ahead and hit authorize, and you'll see that your account has been authorized from Google Play. Now you have to create a Search Console profile. To do that, you just have to click here. Click here to get your website verified. You have to just go ahead and click on it. Then you will see this page where you have to search console verification page, and then a new tab will open where you will be redirected to Webmaster Central. Now you just have to copy this code and paste it here, and then you have to just hit save changes, and then after you hit save changes and you see the code here, what you have to do is you have to hit verify here, and yes, then you will see that it has been verified. Great job, best amazing sales is now verified, and you can now use Google services for your property such as Search Console. And yes, we have made the basic settings for our website. Now let's just go ahead and see that what Rank Math offers us in the free version, because you'd have heard about Yoast SEO plugin, but what Rank Math plugin offers in the free version, nobody can match that, even not Yoast SEO. But yes, Yoast SEO is also a very good plugin for doing this search engine optimization. Now you can see some things here: strip category base and no follow external links, no follow image links. So you just don't have to use or select these. Now just go to breadcrumbs. Now you will see that use the following code in your theme template files to display breadcrumbs or rank math breadcrumbs. So what is a breadcrumb? That I'll explain you further, but for right now we don't need a breadcrumb right now. Now let's go to Webmaster Tools, and here you can see that there are the IDs and verifications of the different webmasters. So you can just go ahead and verify for all these, so your website would be ranking on all these search engines. And now let's go to others. You should hit show SEO score, and yes, you can see SEO score position, support us with a link. And see, this is not necessary, but what this will do is this will show the SEO score of your post to the people visiting you. So it's not recommended, but if you want just for yourself, you can enable it, but for right now I'll not. And then you can go to edit robots.txt, and then you have to just go to this section, which is this file is automatically added by Rank Math SEO plugin to help a website index better. So what robots.txt do is they create a sitemap of your website. They just give the search engines information about what all pages your website has, which helps them to rank your website better. Now you can see your sitemap of your website from this link. And to create a sitemap, you just have to use many other services, but with Rank Math they are easily created. Now you can go to edit htaccess, but I do not recommend doing it, as I have promised you that we'll not use a single line of code. Now that you should go to WooCommerce, and then you can just go ahead and see what all options you're getting. But right now we don't need them, and here you can see your search console profile and other things. And yes, you're done with all the settings in Rank Math for now. Just go ahead and click on Save Changes. And yes, we have just made all the settings needed right now for this. And let's go ahead to Posts and create a new post. And I'll just name this post something like the best affordable mobile phones. Best affordable mobile phones under $200. And then you can just go ahead and do your research, and you can just add some text. I would recommend you to write around 2500 to 3000 words per blog. Now you should start your blog with something with the introduction of the topic. Then you should go in step by step deeper. Like you can tell the RAM, you can tell everything, like the resolution, the display, the battery backup, and you can also compare these with the other mobile phones in your list right now. So these are also some very good ways of doing your blog. Now for now I'll just go ahead and add a sample text here to just show you that what we can do with this text. And as you can see, I've added this text. You can go to the color settings, you can change color or whatever you want. Now you can just go ahead and change the content layout if you want to full width, but I'll not recommend it for now. And then you can also choose if you want to show your sidebar or not. And yes, you can add or remove paddings, and many different options are here. Also, if you go to this document section, here you will see a categories option. Now you can create a new category, and this category is different from the category which were in WooCommerce, because WooCommerce have different categories of products, and here we have different categories of blog posts. So as this is related to mobile phones, I'll just go ahead and add a new category which is mobile phones. And then yes, you can also create subcategories in a parent category. Like you can see, mobile phones is a category created by me, but if I want to just go deeper into it, I can create a new category name and you can just go ahead and select mobile phones, and then this category will become a subcategory in this iPhones, in this mobile phones section. Now here are the tags. So to add a tag, you can just basically copy some text from your blog and add it here. And what tags do are they just make your text more visible to the search engine, and the crawlers or bots from Google, they just read through the text and your tags, and they get to know more about what the content is there and should we rank it or not. After adding the tags, you will see the featured image section. You have to just go to it. You have to go to select files, and then you have to just add your featured image which you want the blog to show. Also, you can see that when I add this featured image, I'll just go ahead and add one, and as it uploads, I'll just show you one thing, that if you go to a blog like how to make money online, and you go to images, here you can see some images being ranked. Also, these images are a very good way of driving traffic. Like you can see, here is a link to the website which has this image. So if we just click on it, we'll go to the website which contains this blog, and these images for me have driven a lot of traffic. So adding an image is a must if you want to drive more and more traffic. And if your niche is something very unique, you can just create some images with Canva, or there are many other tools for this. And then we can just add the featured image. You can see we have added it, and then we don't need these right now. Then let's just hit publish. And you can see that our post is live. We can go ahead and copy the link and do many other things. Now here you will see that Rank Math has given a 13 score, a mere 13 to our blog. And yes, they are basically right, because we haven't added very much content to this section. And here you can see, here you can just go ahead and see what all changes you have done and what all changes you have to do basically. And then you can also go ahead and see your focus keyword. Like if ours is mobile phones, and then we can just go ahead and add it. Now you will see the errors, and you can go ahead and add and change whatever you'd like. Now you can see that a focus description is not found on our SEO meta description. This means that we haven't added the text any time in our blog. Now you can see that it does not appear in the content, and the content is very short, and our focus keywords are not found in any of the subheadings, and like H2, H3, H4. So what are subheadings basically? Let me just go ahead and show you. And yes, you can see when you go here, you can see the HTML tag. Now here we have given a H2 HTML tag. And these H1, H2, HTML3 tags just help to organize your headings and titles and different things. And here if you want to give the text a heading like H2 or H3, you should just select the part of text which you want to give the heading. Go to this option and hit heading, and then you can select your HTML tag whichever you want to add. And like something which you are adding is like the phone names, like iPhone 6s, and you would be needing it as a heading as you want it to be highlighted when you are writing a blog. So yes, you should add it as H3 or H4, whatever heading you would like, but just remember that you should keep it consistent. Like if you are giving a heading tag like H3 to one heading, you should give the H3 to all related headings. And yes, this is just the meaning of HTML tags. Now you can see the keyword density, which is only the focus keyword, how many times we used our focus keyword. And you can say the URL is 69 characters long, and we haven't linked out to external resources. And if you get this problem, what you can do is you can just search for some reviews online on Google, and then you can just link those posts in your website. And you can also add some do follow links pointing to external sources. So this is nothing but just you can add some links to external sources and which are do follow. Do follow are also some tags which give the website a backlink. And as I told you that you can go ahead and link your imported products from your website into here, add internal links, this would be just fine. And then you haven't used your focused keyword before, we haven't used, so it is giving all good and all good. And the title readability and content readability, you will see that all are ticked many times. But if you don't get these all right, what you should do is you should just go ahead and read it, and if you don't understand what is it, just you should go to this question mark option, and then you should correct everything which is wrong. Now also, if you want to add some just images or many other things like that, like if you want to, let's add an image of a phone which you are just showing, so you can just go upload it to your media library, and then you can just click on it and select it, and it would be automatically added. You can add a caption for it, and then you can just go ahead and add a blog. You can add a paragraph of text. You can link it on your website. You can link this phone on your website, like www.bestamazing-sales. I do not remember the exact link right now, so I'll not add it, but you should. This is a very good practice to drive more and more sales. Now you can say that our Rank Math SEO plugin has given us a score of 58, and you should keep doing these changes until the Rank Math SEO plugin shows you around 90 plus score. Now let's go ahead and just hit update. Okay, so we have created a blog. Now there were some settings left in Rank Math Wizard, and you can just hit save and continue. As we did the search console setting, you can just keep this as it is. You have to just go ahead and click on save and continue. You can add SEO tweaks, but I'll not just recommend you to do anything with these, as these are just basic things which would help you to rank more and more of your website. Now you can add a role manager, like if you are hiring a freelancer to make your website, you can give them roles to just limit what they can do with your website. You can make a 404 monitor, as this 404 is basically an error page. So if someone goes to your website and he just goes to a link which doesn't even exist, he would go to a 404 error page. And let me show you at how a 404 page looks like. If I just go ahead and search any random thing on our website, and it does not exist, and yes, you can see that 404 error, page not found. So we already have the 404 page through our theme, and we didn't have to create it. So this is a very good thing by Ocean WP Themes. And yes, you can also go to redirections, and you can click on them. You can add your custom redirections to your custom 404 pages. But right now we already have our 404 page, so we don't need it. Let's hit save and continue. And then you will see the schema markup option. And yes, you should just leave it as default, like however it is. And then if you want, you can just go to your schema type for my library. You can select an article of whatever product you have, and then you can just go ahead and they can be labeled as articles, blog posts, or whatever you like. So just not a problem in these, and these can be changed later also, so not a big deal. And yes, we now have access to our full Rank Math SEO plugin. Yes, you can see you can also install and activate this accelerated mobile pages, which is AMP, because AMP helps our website to load faster on a mobile device. But you can see that, sorry, that we are not allowed to access this page. So this is because our website does not support AMP, and AMP isn't supported by our website, so you would see that it wasn't displayed there. But if we go from here and just install the plugin, let's see that if it works. So we have installed it, activated it, and yes, you can see that it has been activated. Let's go to Rank Math plugin and go to dashboard. And this, you can go and just turn on the AMP option from here, and you can see that AMP has been activated. And you can also go ahead and enable some of these options which help you to do more and more on your website. You can learn about these by searching for them, by reading their descriptions. Another thing is image SEO, which is also good if you enable this. And yes, this is all for now. You can we have already added a search console with Google, and these are most of the options we have gone through and we have done them. So yes, now you'd be seeing that whatever your content, readability, and everything are also, you can go ahead and edit the snippets from your Rank Math SEO plugin. So what snippets are, let me show you with an example. So let's just say that if you go ahead and search for 6 affordable mobile phones, and yes, you can see here that here you can just read 6 GB battery, 4500 mAh, read review, full specs with the Snapdragon 730G, and the text written here is known as a snippet. And if you want to add a snippet, what you can do is you can just go ahead and write whatever you want to add as a snippet. So we'll go ahead and just write the best and amazing budget smartphones in 2020 under $200. And you can keep it between 400 or 500 characters and it would be just fine. Now you can just, as you have written it, you can just go ahead and delete it. And then you can see it's being displayed here. And when anyone would search for it and would come to you through a search result, he would see this option of this snippet of the best and amazing budget smartphones in 2020 under $200. And then let's just go ahead and hit update. Okay, now as it has been updated, you can go and preview your site blog. Now as you can see, it is generating a preview, and here the preview has been generated and you see your awesome blog page. Now at the top you will see your featured image, then you will see your title, and then your blog will start. And as you know, we wrote sample text here and we added image here. And also you can see our sidebar, our blog name, and many things like that. So I told you that I'll tell you what breadcrumbs are. And yes, you can see breadcrumbs here. There's home, mobile phones and best affordable mobile phones under 200. So this collectively is known as a breadcrumb. So basically, breadcrumbs as they relate to WordPress or any website are navigational links that appear at the top of a post or page. They show users the high-level categories that led them to the content they are currently viewing and also enable easy navigation back to previously viewed pages. Okay, so now as we have created a blog page, we'll style it later, but first let's go ahead and add it to our blogs on our home page. So just go to your WordPress dashboard, and as it loads, you'll see your dashboard. Let's go to pages, all pages, and then home, edit with Elementor. And it would load for a while and then Elementor would open. So there's an element on Elementor known as Posts grid, and it displays the blogs on your website, and this is a very easy way of adding your blogs. So you can just go ahead and drag and drop the posts grid, and here you will see your posts. So you will see that it doesn't look good right now, so let's just go ahead and modify it a bit. You see that we already had the title, which is our blog, so we no more need this my posts so we no more need this my posts text. And to remove that, just go to post content and you will see the heading for the grid my posts. Just select and delete it. Now you can see this was our default blog which WordPress gives by default, and this is the one which we created. Now you can see here we can see who has written this post, when was this published, in what category it's published, and what is written in it, and we also see the featured image. And let's remove some things, as it doesn't look good if we keep all the information on the home page. So you can just go ahead and deselect all the options which you don't want from here. Let me just make it bigger for you to understand easily. Now we want to link images to posts. Yes. Now we want to display post title on the post portfolio thumbnail. Yes. Display taxonomy. So we want to just go ahead and disable it. So a taxonomy within WordPress is a way of grouping posts together based on a select number of relationships. By default, a standard post will have two taxonomy types called category and tags, which are a handy way of ensuring related content on your website is easy for visitors to find. So we don't want to display the taxonomy right now, and we can just enable the display post title, and we can just remove the display post summary, as it will just take too much space here and we don't want to do it. So let's just disable the post summary, and we can just go ahead and disable the author, post date, and taxonomy info. And yes, you can see now it looks much better. Also, you will see that all your categories are displayed here, and if someone clicks on one category, the posts in that category will be displayed to him or her. So if you want to keep that category as it is, it's fine. But if you want to remove it, which we are going to do for our site, you can just go ahead and go to settings, and then you can just make this. In general settings, this filterable option is there, and you just have to disable it. And this will remove our filtering options. And now you can see we only see the featured image of our post and our blog title. And if someone hovers over it, we see a post title. And also, if you want to remove this too, you can go to content and you can just go to post content, and you can just remove this option by disabling this display post title on the post portfolio thumbnail, because we don't want to enable it, because already when someone would come here, he would see the title of the post here. So what's the meaning of showing it when someone hovers over it? Now let's go ahead and style the text a bit, and to do that you can just go to style, and then you will see the grid heading option, but we have just disabled the grid heading, so we won't be needing to style the heading. You can just go ahead to this option, which is grid item entry title. You can just leave the HTML tag to H3. You can make the title to black. You can make the hover color to blue if you want, or any color of your liking, and then you can see when someone hovers over it, it becomes blue. You can go ahead and change the typography and keep it consistent to the typography on your website, and you can see it has been made small, but we can just make it to something that looks good, and I think 23 looks much better. You also want to add a weight, and this helps us to make it even better. Now you can see that our website's blog page looks much better. Now let's go ahead and update it, and let's say that you want to display 3 posts right now, and it is the setting which is set by this option by default. But what if we want to make it 4 or 5? To do that, you should go to settings, and then you'll see columns per row, and then you can just go ahead and change it to whatever you'd like. And it is 3 for now, which I think is cool. Okay, now let's go ahead and see that how it will look on a mobile device. Now you can see that it looks very cool on a mobile device. If you want, you can just make the R blog text smaller for a mobile device, and I think around 40 would be a good size. Now let's just hit update and go to our desktop, and you would have seen the hello world post. So I don't want it right now, so it's a good thing, it's a good practice to just go ahead and delete things which you don't need, as it helps in organizing things. You can see in posts, all posts, the hello world post which is by default. Now you should go just click on it and trash it, and you can see it's loading, and you'd see an error in moving it to trash. Now let's go back and see what's the error in moving it to trash. But when you come here, you will see that it has already been moved to trash. So this happens when you click many times on that trash option, and when you click once, it is moved to trash, but when you click multiple times, it gives you an error. So just don't do that mistake, and when you go to trash from here, you can go ahead and delete it permanently. And yes, you can see the option right now. You can go ahead and just delete it permanently. Yes, and your post is permanently deleted. And yeah, here's our website blog page. And this also blends in with the other section, so we are giving a very cool look to our website all round. So this was it for this video. Hope you learned a lot from it, and in the next video what we'll do is we'll create many different pages and just link them to our header. Hello and welcome to the new video lesson of our course, and in this video we'll make our blog page, we'll make our about page, and we'll make our contact us page. So I already told you that how you can create a page through Elementor. So now we'll just go ahead, waste no more time, and then we'll just add some templates which are free into our website and then customize it as per our liking. So let's just go ahead to pages, and then you should go to add new. It would load for a while and then your add new page option would open. And yes, here you have to give your page title, which is blog, and we just want to make it 100% full width, and we can go to title and then we can disable it, and then let's just publish. Okay, so now our page is live. Let's go ahead and edit it with Elementor. And yes, you can see Elementor is loading. So now to add a template, you have to click on the file icon, which is this one, and then you have to go to this blogs section. So this blog section adds a whole new blog to your website, and I think that we'd be needing something for the title. So let's just go ahead and insert this one, as this looks really good, and then you have to just hit get started, as it would ask you to sign up to this website, and then you have to hit connect. So it would load for a while, and then you will see this interface where it would be inserted to your website. And now you can just go ahead and write blog here, or read all our blogs here, or whatever text you want. You can also add some quotes or things like that, and then you can write some quotes which would just motivate the users to read more. And then you can just remove this read more text, as our blogs would be displayed below. And then you have to just hit plus. You have to just create a new section, and then you have to click on this 9 button, and you have to search for blog. Now for blogs you get 3 options. This premium blog is of no use to us. We have already learned the use of post grid. So let's go ahead and this time add a post timeline. And as you add it, you can see that this one looks good. And what it does is it basically gives the user a timestamp or something like that, you can say, because when you click on this dot, you can see that when this post was published, and if this is displayed by a lot of blogs, this would look really cool and modern. And here the user can also get a glimpse of what is there in the blog. So let's just go ahead and make the posts per page 200, and you can keep it increasing as you add more and more and more blogs. Also, when your blog limits exceed 100, what it will do is it will create a page 2, and when users go to the bottom, they would be able to click on that page 2, and they would be redirected to your older posts. So isn't it good? Yeah. Now you can just go ahead and style it. You can click if you want to show the overlay, and whatever changes you want to do, you can do it from here. And like if I just disable the show overlay, it would be something like this. But I think that the previous one was looking better. So let's just go to typography, and let's make it a center aligned, and make the title color white. White is fine. And then you can just go to typography, make it pop-ins. If you want it to stand out a bit, you can just add a bit of size to it. Now you can just go to this excerpt style and excerpt typography. You can go to default and then select pop-ins. You can make it a bit bigger, around I think 16 would be fine. You can add a bit of weight if you want, but I won't like it in my website. And then you see you're done. If you want, you can make it center aligned too. but if some text is displayed, I won't like it to be center aligned. So I like it the way it is, and then let's just go ahead and hit update. Now let's just look at how this website page will look on a mobile phone. And yes, you can see that it looks just fine. If you want, you can just make this text black, which I would recommend doing. And again the same problem, and I already told you that how you can fix it. So if the color isn't changing, you have to just select Alt+8 to select the whole text, and then you can click to whatever color you want to change. And yes, as you can see, it has been changed to black color. And if we want, we can just reduce its size a bit to around 15, which looks just fine. We can go ahead and change the heading to pop-ins, and the size is 30, fine. Let's hit update. And after it's updated, let's go to our desktop website. And you can see that some changes are applied to our desktop website also. But the text size is so small that it won't look good on a desktop. So let's just make it 20. And yes, now it looks just cool. So when you keep adding blogs, your page would be filled with a lot of content, and then you can also see it ranking along with your blog pages, your home page, and your different pages. Also, if you want to remove this sample text option or whatever text you will write here, and you don't want to give a glimpse to the user that what's written in the blog, what you can do is you can just go to content option and then layout settings, and then you will see an option of show excerpt. You can just select it and hide it, and then you can save. And I think that for our website, we won't need to give a glimpse to the user for all these things. So you can see a blog page is ready, and it would look better and better as you add more and more blogs. And I would recommend you to add featured image to all your blogs, as they give a very awesome look to your blog. Also, a good thing about Elementor is you can also build your blog pages with Elementor. Yes, that's right. Like if you are writing a blog about the best mobile phones, you can just go to your post, you can create a new post, and then you can hit the edit with Elementor option, and then you can just create your blog with Elementor, and every blog can be unique, and it would also help your website to rank even higher in search results. So if you don't want to give a lot of efforts in just building the blog pages, don't worry, just go ahead to the HTML, to the default WordPress editor, and write your blogs there, because it is also good. But if you want to make it more stylish and modern, just go ahead and design your different blog pages. Okay, now as we have created a blog page, let's go ahead and make our contact us and about us pages, which are even easier because we'll be just importing the whole page then and there. So let's just go to a new tab and open our website dashboard to create a new page. Then you know that what you have to do, you have to go to pages, you have to go to add new, and then you have to just name your page, which is about us. And then you can just go and do the same settings over and over again, hit publish, and you can select publish again, and then you should go and edit it with Elementor. It would load for a while, and then you will be in your Elementor dashboard. And now you can see our Elementor page is loading, and I'll show you that how you can import your whole page, and there all your page is loaded, and then you have to just go on this file button and pages option will open by default. Then you have to search for about us, or you can only search for about page, and then you can go ahead and select whatever page you like. So I think this option looks good. I'll just go ahead and insert it to our website, and when you hit insert it would load for a while, and then you will see that it has been added and the whole page has been added to your website, and you can see it looks very good. Now you can give your Facebook links from here. You can see link. When someone would click on this, he would be redirected to your Facebook handle, and keeping your Facebook, Twitter, YouTube pages updated is a very good practice to getting organic traffic. Also, you can get your sales more and more through these social media handles. So you can just link your social media handles from here. You can write your story here. You can attach a video here, and also you can add some things here which I don't think we would be needing to add this clients option. So let's just go ahead and remove it. Now, yes, about us page this big is nice, and yes, if you want you can just go ahead and change the color to the color of your website, because you need to keep it consistent. You need to keep the brand color consistent. So let me just show you that how you can change the color. Now you can see when I hover over this, I can change its color. So yes, when I select this, I have to go to this style section, and then you will see the background type, color and image option. So you can just go to this option which is background overlay, and then you will see your background overlay colors, and then you can select them to whatever your brand color is, and our brand color would be something in blue, and you can say dark blue. So yes, now it looks much better and it blends according to a brand color. The same thing can be done with this. You can just go here and you can select this edit section option, which you can't see right now because I already told you that when you are at the top of your page you won't be able to see the edit section cross and the options like that. And to just do that, you have to create a new section, and then you have to drag and drop it on the top by scrolling, and then you can just go and select this edit section option. You have to go to style, background overlay, and yes, now you can go and change the colors. And yes, we can keep your colors pretty much consistent for our website. You can also change this text color, and whatever you see here can be customized, as this has been built by Elementor for users like us. So as our About Us page is also ready for now, let's go ahead and create a Contact Us page. And you don't need to worry for these pages if they are mobile optimized or not, because as Elementor has created them, they have already made them optimized for mobile phones. Now let's open a new tab and again go to our dashboard, and we'll be repeating the same process again. So I'll just do this pretty quickly. We should add a new page. We should go ahead and add a title, which is Contact Us. You can go and make the content layout 100%. You have to disable the title. You have to publish it. And then you have to go to edit with Elementor. After loading for a while, Elementor would open, and then let me show you that what you have to do then. Now you again have to go on this file option. You will see this pages. You have to search for contact us option or contact, and then you can just go ahead and insert whatever page you like. And for me, I like this digital agency contact page. I'll go ahead and insert it, and as you know, it would load for a while, and then bingo, it would be added to our website, and we would be able to do this without any efforts. So isn't Elementor very cool? Yes, it is. And also I would recommend you to go and buy the Elementor Pro version. So now you can see that it has been a while since I added it, and it hasn't been added to my website till yet. So what is the problem here? The main problem is that these pages would be created for some very old versions of Elementor, and we are trying to add them in a new version. So sometimes you would get errors, and when you get errors, I think what you should do is you should hit this cross option. You should go here again, and then you should select contact. You should search for it, and then you should add another page as per your liking, because here you can see here are many pages, and as you can see, I like this hotel contact corporate page. So now you can see that it has been a while since I added it, and it hasn't been added to my website till yet. So what is the problem here? The main problem is that these pages would be created for some very old versions of Elementor, and we are trying to add them in a new version. So sometimes you would get errors, and when you get errors, I think what you should do is you should hit this cross option. You should go here again, and then you should select contact. You should search for it, and then you should add another page as per your liking, because here you can see here are many pages, and as you can see, I like this contact corporate page. I'll go ahead and hit insert. Sometimes it would ask you to connect to Elementor again, but you can see it has been added, and it looks very cool. Now you can see the theme of this is purple and blue, and yes, I already told you that how you can change it. You can go ahead, go to style, and you can change the text color as per your liking. And yes, this is it. You can, if you have an office or where you live, you can give it directions if you want. You can add the numbers. Now you would be wondering that why are we making a contact us page for our Amazon affiliate website. So the thing is that when you grow a lot, and when you start ranking on the search results, what companies do is they come to your website, and they find your contact pages, and they contact you through that, and after that they give you sponsorships. And sponsorships in the meaning that they tell you that to add your products, they tell you to add their products on your website, and they will pay you a certain amount of money for that. Also, you can charge them for ad spaces on your website. When you start getting a lot of traffic, and things keep changing, you get more and more revenue from all these things. So I personally have got more than 10 sponsorships till now, and they are still working and giving me more and more revenue. So guys, this was it for this video, and you can go ahead and change all these colors. I'll not teach you how to do that, as this would take time which I consider would be wasted, because I've already told you that how you can do this. You can just go ahead and change these text, change your phone number, visitors, or whatever you want to add and remove. You cannot do that, and I'll meet you in the next video teaching you that how you can add the links to these websites on the top, like home, about us, blog, contacts us, and pages like that would be linked on the top header of your website.